adventure time.
Have you decided where you will go from here? If not, why not find a patch of soft grass and rest a while?
Let the youngins choose their own path in life, If the kids come over again today, I think I'll give them these toys. Better to just let the youngins choose their own path in life. If the kids come over again today, I think I'll give them these toys.
Read all about it!
If ever you find that the animals in Nodcry behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain.
Hello, welcome everyone. Sorry about the mix-up with the start time. Daylight saving time has hit here in New Zealand, so for the next several weeks, this will be the start time for most folks. It is nearly 8:30 in the morning New Zealand time. Settle in, grab some tea, coffee, snacks, water, whatever you need. There's a Twitch ad break for the non-subs coming up in about 45 seconds. After that, we'll hop in and we'll get started. Ocelot Girl, if you want to go ahead and message me on Discord, we'll log onto your account just after I do the starting round stuff. Hi, Lolo. Welcome in. Great to see you today. We're going to get started in just a minute. Daylight saving time has hit here, so the stream time is a little bit different. But welcome in. Good to see you today. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Knight of Cavalot. Welcome in, joining from YouTube. We're just letting the Twitch ad run before we get started, but great to see you joining from over there as well.
And even when the sky is hidden from view, still the moon shines its light upon you.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thanks. We'll get started here in just a minute. I just finished setting up the stream, and then we're on our way. All right. I think we're good. Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Ocelot Girl, congratulations on the first there on Twitch, and apologies that the stream time is different. Daylight saving time has come for us here in New Zealand, which means it is now 8:30 a.m. on Sunday here in New Zealand. So this will be the time going forward. I'm going to try and make sure that the Twitch page and the Discord events, which have the schedule information, are updated. Hopefully they are. But if not, I'll validate those after stream today to make sure that they're correct going forward. But to make it easy, this time next week, one day before. So it's Friday night for most people. This time next Friday night, Saturday night, for most people who attend the stream, that's when we'll get started. for the usual Saturday and Sunday. And then I know a few of you, at least in Europe, have another change coming up in a few weeks where you change your time and we'll all have to figure it out again. So just bear with us while the world decides collectively that we're just going to move the clock around for some arbitrary reason. But welcome in. Again, Ocelot Girl, welcome in. Rent, hello, good to see you. Vex, welcome in. Great to see you this morning. Sleepy Pandas, hello. Welcome, Lolo, hello. Knight of Cavalot, hello, hello, and thanks for joining from YouTube there. Yeah, we do have Loma, Lolo, in the background there. And Rose, hello, welcome in.
Just ask me and I
Great
will
to have
explain.
you joining us today. Good stream ahead today. We're going to do some Genshin stuff like we do. See where we can get, and then head on over past midday to Baldur's Gate 3 to continue that adventure. I have been posting those to YouTube as well, so if you want to get caught up, you can always go back and check that, but more than welcome to stick around for that portion of this stream as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and switch on over here. Okay. Yeah, this is my Asia account. Now, a bit of a heads up and a warning. I don't know how things are going to go today because there has been an issue this morning with my exit lags. Things might be laggier than normal. You'll see I'm on Asia here, and my ping is a little bit higher, which doesn't bode well for Europe. And America, but we'll see how that goes, and I'll try and get that resolved. If things get too goofy, maybe we'll do something else. We'll do some co-op or something. But this is my Asia account. Just want to have a quick look-see before we get over on Ocelot Girl's account and see what the deal is here. I had cleared this previously with Farina. Here. Now this is 119 seconds here. I had cleared this with Farina. Maybe what I need to do is do like And I know the Loma trick now, so maybe what I do is I bring Yelon down here and I just do like I did on the other one. I just use Nubilat. Do I forget about Ian San? Well, hold on. I did this. I definitely cleared with this, but then I need to figure out the top side, which that I don't know. Yeah, let's see if I can do the bottom with this one, and we'll see how we go. You 100%ed Hisi Island. Amazing. I'm still working on getting there. I've done the event now. I've done a little bit of exploration, and now I'm just getting ready. I think this week I'll do part 2 of the Archon quest. So let's see. Make sure I got everyone situated for this. Varessa on Asia is on C0R1. On set, you are on... Oh, you're on your weapon. Maybe I need to put you on Fav for this. 186. Fav doesn't proc against this guy anyway, so never mind. You're on Fav 202. You're on Fav 177. So maybe a little bit low for you, but we'll let it go. Okay, let's clear the Fatui here. Hello, the Don Donkey. Welcome in. You had quite an ordeal. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope everything's all right with you. And hello, Normans. Welcome in. Great to have you here. The daylight saving time has hit here, so things are a little bit different. Let's see if we can smash this guy. Oh, not if I can't dodge. That's for sure. Oh boy. Maybe. is.
Quick as a flash. Let's
Get it! Yeah, see, with Farina, this is easy peasy. But without Farina, I wasn't able to get this going. So then I need to figure something out for the top. Does anyone have any ideas what I do for topside? We got a D&D group meeting tomorrow. Nice. DMing a new campaign. How do you find people who want to do D&D, like IRL? I'm gonna be honest. I've been trying for decades to kind of like keep an eye out, and it always seems like no one ever, like everyone wants to do it, no one ever does. It's a perpetual just, oh yeah, we should do that, and then it just never happens. Let's do this. Ah. Come on. Can I get him just with the shield, maybe? No! Yes! Okay, got it. Whew! Jeez. Okay. So then the problem becomes the top side. Because the answer is always Farina. So I don't know if I do like... I could take Sing Show because I know how to do the Loma trick now. Do I just do Nuve and Shenhe? Maybe? Something like that? Xiangling and do I don't know. What are we thinking here? Sit Lolly to reduce the Hydro Res. I don't think this Yelan, because this Yelan is a Fav Yelan, is going to have enough damage. Oh, you're saying with the Hydro? Yeah, then Skirk's going to be pretty weak. I guess Yelan will be helping her. But we can try it. And hello, Squam. Good to see you today. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. The theater kids, I see. All right, let's get some energy going here. So I guess we'll try and start with Cryo Res. Oh my goodness, that's a limp noodle there on Noodlette. We're going to start with Cryo Res, I guess. And then, you guys DPS on Hydro. Took him down.
Be sanctified.
Okay, that's not awful. Cooking. Okay, there's the Hydro Res. So now, back to Cryo. Time Yelan's burst just right. You're doing good. Glad to hear. Oh no! Did not dodge. All right, that's over. Okay, well it looks pretty doable. So let's try again. Let's try again.
Settle down.
Oh, and I didn't do the big stompy at first. Oh well. Skirt! Stop dodging! Oh my gosh, this feels worse already.
Quietly now.
Uh-oh.
Things are about to get dicey.
All right, lock in, Elim. And Skirk is C0R1. She's not got any cons either. Everyone on this team is C0. But Skirk does have her weapon.
Bow your head.
Nugalat, I think, is on with Sith or Protector. I don't recall what he's on.
Here comes the catch.
Settle down.
Gotcha.
That should be Hydro Res, and now Jaylon gonna. She does not have her burst, which is not great.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
I was hoping that I could get into the cryo rotation a little bit sooner, but I just lost like 5 seconds. Yeah, well, DPS is going. We'll see.
Settle down.
Come on, Hydro Res! Or Cryo Res, I guess.
Here comes the catch.
Yeah. Let me retry that. I lost a bunch of time.
Busted.
Bow your head.
So,
Fulfill our pact. Yeah. Mine to wield.
we tried doing it on Fearless. Forget Hyperboom for the crap. Yeah, this was the first account that I tried, and so that's what I did. So apparently, the way the mechanics, I was in Limbo's stream yesterday, and he explained it pretty well for me to be able to understand it like Razor language. Basically, apparently the rockets record how much damage was done to them by Bloom,
Be sanctified.
and that counts Lunar Bloom as well. So if you have someone who can trigger Bloom, i.e. Nilu or Kave, or in the case of Loma, triggering Lunar Bloom, then the person who triggers it records how much damage was done, and then the rockets do that much damage to the crab. So basically, whoever's triggering it, you want the Bloom damage itself to be extremely high. So you want the EM to be very high. So Loma makes a natural trigger for that because of it. I don't know, did he get Hydro Res in the first rotation? I kind of blew that because I didn't notice that. Hey, Sapphire Moon. Yeah, daylight saving time got me. So sorry about the mix-up in the start time. Oh boy.
Show no mercy.
Okay, can I get you to switch to Cryo Res? No, yeah, I'm not gonna get that. Not in 10 seconds. Alright. What I need to do is lock in. I need to time the Yelan burst like right when he goes Cryo Res. But I was pretty close, so I think it'll do. Didn't get a Yelan burst there.
Gotcha.
Bow your head.
Fulfill our pact.
Alright, Noob, what do you got, buddy? Particle? Particle? Particle?
Be sanctified.
Hydro Res to start?
Settle down.
Nope.
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
That was
You two.
being a little hopeful.
End them.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Yeah, this is, I think this one's cooked already.
Get to work. Busted.
Now she going to Hydro Res.
Lolly, eat Papa. Get him.
I'm just There we go. Okay. Very late on the attacks, though. I don't see this happening.
Settle down.
Show no mercy. Game's up. Annihilate.
All right. Well, I know what to do there. I'm going to go ahead and log out of my account here, and we'll get started on Ocelot Girl's account. And then after that, we will pull a random account. So let me go ahead and switch over there. Hey, Lagan. Welcome in. How's it going? Well, I'm a little bit tired. We've had our daylight saving time switch today, so I've got to still adjust. My alarm went off this morning, and my brain couldn't quite understand when things were going to happen. It is earlier than normal. Let's put it that way. But it's all good. It's all good. We're going to have a great stream today. We're just getting logged into Ocelot Girl's account. And Ocelot Girl, what are we doing on your account? What do you need help with? Yep, see that. And we are on what region? I don't have a region in here. Yelan's Echo? Okay. All right, we'll give that a try. I haven't tried that yet. America. Okay, cool. Cool. Yep. This is going to be fun. I haven't done Yelan's Echo yet. I saw an edit on TikTok someone did. I didn't quite understand what was going, but I think there's some kind of race, so this should be good fun. This should be good fun. All right, let me fix up the viewer account name before I forget. I think I did forget yesterday for Softy's account. When I do the guarantees, I've previously forgotten all that, but don't want to do that. You need to build damage for her for the Echo. Okay, all right, we'll give it a try. We'll give it a try. I can't resist collecting these crystal flies for people, so if you're in Fontaine, it's just a natural thing for my brain to do. There's also more here and more here. Oh, there you go. Don't say I didn't help. Alrighty. Let's see. Yelan, you say build for damage. Well, in order to do damage, she's going to need ER. We're at 215 ER. Level 85. We're on an attack stance. Okay. So that is going to be a problem. We want HP for our dear Yelan. So we're going to take this one here. HP. We're on Hydra. That's fine. Crit. Yep. And why then? Because we don't have a Hydro Goblet, do we? We don't. Okay, so we're not going to get Emblem, but HP main stat is... We're just going to have to do it. And I think we're going to need a crit damage hat instead. So, as far as our best crit damage hat, we could get this one from Mika. Some crit rate. And ER. Yeah, 2-piece and, yeah, right main stats. So we'll do that. 60 to 180. It's not ideal, but we've got plenty of energy. We'll see what we can cook up. We'll see what we can cook up. You are pretty low on your emblem stuff. It could be worth crafting a HP Sands for Yelan. It costs 2 elixirs. Or just, strongbox some. It looks like you might be a little short on emblem. It's a great set to have and very well worth it. Okay, so destroy the designated number of targets, defeat the opponents, and then in phase 2, defeat the opponents. Elemental nuclei will sequentially appear at the Regisvine's corolla and roots. Destroy both to stun it. Okay, so it's a pyro Regisvine. I'm gonna go ahead and restart it just so I can do the whole thing, and we'll grab Yelan's Echo here, hopefully. Okay.
Quietly now. Things are about to get
Okay, so we need to get the particles and beat the enemies. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, this takes me back. Liwa music.
right.
Okay.
Busted.
Love the old. Oh no. Barb shot didn't go.
Take it easy. Right.
You, and that's the third one. Can we get Barb shot? Oh, already did. That's there. All right. Oh, 2 more big shots. That one. That one. No! All right. That's my bad. Let's try that again. Yeah, the barb shot didn't go, and that's what did us in. But now I know what's going on. We'll do a good thing. All right, so your skill can take them out. Got caught on a lip there. We can fire on those. Oh, barb shot didn't go again. Good to know. Good to know.
Quietly
We
now.
gotta watch for the charge, I guess.
Gotcha.
Oh no, Elim!
Game's up. Fun's over.
I'm blaming that one on lag. I was holding the button. Uh-oh, low on stamina. Plenty of energy though. We are here sooner. Why am I caught on a lip?
Busted. Take it easy.
All right. Oh, that's a little better. That's a little better.
Right.
Destroy these with the skill.
Gotcha.
Barb shot. Yep. Okay. Barb shot. Skill. 1, 2, 3. Yep, good.
Busted.
Yeah, they're gone. All right, and there. Oh my gosh, it didn't barb shot.
Quietly now.
All right, got that one. Got that one. Cleaned it up. Cleaned it up. Good. Okay. Let's do this second part then. All right, into the pyro Regisvine. Now, supposedly there's special pyro things that spawn at the corolla and at the base, so we'll try and destroy that as well. Oh, pyro slimes. Okay.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
I'm gonna stun it. Hey, buddy. What you up to?
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Buddy, are you gonna... What do you got, big guy?
Take it easy.
No! No!
Gotcha.
Ah! Oh, you're on your application.
Fun's over. Quietly now. Take it easy.
Come on, slimes. One, two, three, four, four.
Here comes the catch.
Where is the shield? Is it on the thing? Yeah. Oh. Ah!
Take it easy. Quietly now.
All right, got it.
Things are about to get dicey.
Slime got away. Do I actually need to defeat the slimes or attack it? Not quite sure on that. Huh. Are the slimes doing damage to it or just stun it? Yeah, the slimes don't damage it. Okay. Corolla and roots destroy both to stun it. So we can just ignore the slimes. So it's literally just a shield at the bottom and at the top. Okay, okay. Yeah, I was thinking the slimes were what they were talking about. So we just need to ignore the slimes and get the shield, which is up top, which is annoying because Yelan wants bow shots to do that, whereas Sing Shou just sends straight to where the where you need to. So there's that one. Now you can do that. And we can DPS phase. Get in there. Single target, single target, single target. Let's go. Oh boy. More damage here. It is very, very nice to have 4-piece emblem because she gets a bonus based on her energy recharge, which she's going to have a lot of. The way that the emblem buff works. HP can work in a pinch if we don't have an onset goblet, but not really recommended. How are we doing for damage? Maybe? It could just be we don't have the artifacts yet. But if we fail this one, I'm going to go out and check and see what else we can change, because our damage is quite low. But let's see if we can... Oh, I missed the shot. I think we're done. All right, let's go check our damage, because 4K is pretty low. 4K is pretty low. Hello, Fatan. What's this? Hey! Welcome in. Welcome in. Great to have you here. We are doing Yelan's Echo in Imaginarium Theater for a viewer here. But I don't know that our gear is quite there. But let's have a look at what we got. We'll try and get the strongest that we can. That's not gonna get us there. Okay, what do we got not on emblem? For the right main stats. What's our strongest HP stands? 40 CV. 34 with HP. That's pretty good. I don't think we're going to be beating that, are we? Should be fine. Hydro. Crit damage, that is our best one. We already looked at that. So do we have any other feathers? Because we got plenty of HP. HP percent and crit rate, crit damage. Our crit rate's pretty low if we do that. But those look kind of juicy. 9% HP. Might steal that from Farina. We're going to lose quite a bit of ER. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And that one might be the way. Ooh. He says. Let's go crit damage. Crit rate, rather. Crit rate HP. It's 25 with HP. 27 with ER. And 28 with 13% HP. I think that's the winner. Let's see what we do here as well. And we'll just give up the ER. Nothing really big. We can grab that one. How does that get us? 68 to 173. So quite a bit less ER, but we're catching all our particles. You have some stuff to Strongbox. Hi, Yusuf. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hello, Co-Comrade. Welcome in. And Ox Knight Spark. Welcome. Good to see you all today. We can try and Strongbox if you've got some stuff. But, yeah, you're pretty low on artifacts. So, artifact farming, if you can, it would be a great thing to try and do. Looks like you're working on it, so just keep that up. But with 354, I don't think we're going to get anything out of that. You need, like, generally, if you want to go for a whole set, you're going to need, like, 1,000 to put in there. So let's see what we do with this one. You do it every day, you just get rid of non-good ones. Your standards are too high then. So, yeah, don't... does this snapshot? I don't know. Am I pulling for Flynn's? No, I'll be skipping Flynn's. I need to save. I want to get Nefer. I want to get Nefer. Yeah. Okay. Good. Our stats did change. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Let's leave this. Our talents are low. So if we have the stuff to level talents, that's also what we need to do. Okay, you can craft that, but you don't have the weekly thing. Let's see if we can convert. Yeah, the talents are a big deal. So we're going to go see if we can do that. If that's all right, can we use Dream Solvent to convert and craft this up? Here, let's go. Yelan, yep, go ahead. Okay. All right, let's do Elemental Burst. Go level 9. We can't... We get 10. Can we get double? 3 double? All right, look at that. That's set. Okay. And then you got plenty of Fatui things. So we need 3 of these. You've got 2 of the other one and 2 of the other one. Great. So we can go 1, 2, and 3. Great. You can filter materials like that. Yes, they added that. It's amazing. The other thing you can do, check this out. This is the other thing that you can do. Click that button right there. We can add people to a level up plan. First off, Farina is not done because we need to put her on the level up plan to level 90. We are going to put Yelan on a level up plan. We're going to say we want that level 9, that level 8, and this, it can be level 1 or whatever. It's already level 4, so that's fine. Farina can go to level 90, and this should be probably 10, but we'll say 9 for now for you. And then her skill to level 8, and you don't need to level her normal attack at all. So you've got some homework there, Ocelot Girl. Farina and Yelan help the Hydro Girlies out. And now when you go and you farm, it'll actually tell you how close you are over on the left side of the screen. It's pretty awesome. All right, so now we've done... Wait, did it lie to me? Did I not hit convert?
I got a new letter.
I thought I did. Convert. Okay.
Looks like this.
Let's do that, and we'll go there. And can we... No, I can't level this up because, of course not, because I spent all my books. Whoops. Okay. Well, the burst will help a lot anyway, and we've adjusted our stats. The 2 Hydro Girls that came home at 10 pity. Holy! If only I could be that lucky. That's fantastic. Yelan's a great pickup, and Farina's amazing. She can be very, very useful for a long time. All right, let's resume. We'll check our stats to make sure that the talent change went through. They did. Okay, cool. That's good. They don't snapshot when you start the challenge.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, come on, guy.
Gotcha.
Yep. Oh, much better, much better. So now instead of hitting for 4,000, at the very least we're hitting for 6,400, which is an upgrade. Could be that we do need to still increase our talent and really work on getting a 4-piece emblem before we do this, because it is not always the highest stat check, but some of them are stat checks. Like with Raiden, it was a pretty big stat check to make sure you had to build the way they wanted it. They gave you the worst trial characters they could imagine. C0 Kujo Sora. No lag. And I'm out of stamina. That's... Gosh.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Ah! Let's restart that. Diaz was terrible, and a stat and a con check. I don't know that I've done Diaz. Remind me, what was hers? We can't use food in here, can't we? No, we can't. Okay. I'm going to say stamina would be amazing. And if you could get the aim at the right thing, that'd be pleasant.
Busted. Here comes the catch. Take it easy.
She's only level 70, but she's C2? Okay. Yeah, I think my highest Constellation D is only level C1. She's one that I would love to get to C6 so I could actually, you know, pretend that I could DPS with her in the future, but that's going to be a long journey for me. Oh boy! Can we please get him to stand still so I can shoot him in the face? Bro, fall down, would you? Energy! Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. That is rough.
Quietly now. Really?
Okay, let's look at our Fav Bow. Do we have anything that we can refine into the Fav Bow so we can get our procs more? I'm gonna need that with our energy here. We don't. I would not refine that. I keep 2 Fav Bows. You have one on Goro. Could do that. Would you be okay if we refine this to R3? Hello, Ego Doggin. Welcome in. Girl's on the wrong one. You should be on the level 61. Okay. Can we refine this to 3? It's never bad to have an R5 Fav and then a second one to have for a Goro or whoever. That'll let us, it'll lower the timer on the cooldown as well as increase our chance of getting it, which we kind of need everything we can get at the minute. You know, before I can't eat food before I go in because I'm Traveler before I go in. Hold on. I'm going to try this just to see. I don't have hydro damage. Hold on. I'm going to try and be cheeky. I don't know that this works, but we're going to try it. Have I done Nahida's neck? I have not done very many echoes. No, I take my time. I take my time. Oh, look at that glider. I like that glider. I don't have that one. Yeah, no, I take my time. What was I going to do? I was going to craft a hydro damage. And you don't have the food from... Well, you do. Well, that's crit damage. Where's the HP food? You don't have the HP food, do you? No. Okay, that's fine. Okay. We're gonna eat that one. We're going to eat this one. And then we're going to see if it carries over to theater. I don't think it will, but not much is lost if it doesn't. Ah, it did carry over. Look at that. Hopefully it works when we go in. So yesterday, Primo Reserves hit over 11K. It can still be more, but you want to save. Hey, nice. Yeah, don't burn out. That's the big thing, right? Don't burn out. And also, don't look at your Primos. You might go, oh, just one 10 pull, just one 10 pull. Don't do it. It's a trap. Okay, so okay, there's the face. The food did not carry over, but it was a good idea. It was a good idea nonetheless. Okay, so now he got us there.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Damage, damage, damage.
Take it easy. Busted.
Interesting, we're only hitting for 5,800 instead of 6,400. Where did the extra damage go? No, please shoot the register.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the distracting slimes are a bit of a problem. That's Yelan being single target and all that. Quite annoying to have them there.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Get some stamina, girl. Oh, come on. No. Ocelot girl, my friend, I don't think we have the damage with your gear to do this just yet. We could do a couple of things. We could level the skill, and that might give us a little bit more. I'll give it another couple of tries. But honestly, I think the biggest thing you could do is just get some Emblem. Emblem gives a pretty big damage boost to Yelan, like 30-40%. The good news is we do have our burst up there now, which is much better. It's going to help us quite a bit. There's like a 20% damage increase, for sure. But we're still pretty low without that emblem bonus, so we want to make sure that we have every bit of damage we can, because we are getting pretty close. Same thing with the skill. The skill does quite a bit of damage. It's worth getting to level 8. Oh. And also, if you know how to aim a bow, you'll probably do better than me. I'm just terrible with charge attacks. Come on. And I'm out of stamina. Not going to get any stamina. Oh, he's going pretty well. Okay. All right, we're cooking. Take
it easy.
Come on.
Things are about to get dicey.
Can I get it? No, she's not attacking the right thing.
Quietly now.
Almost. All right, let's give that another try. We're right there, though. We're right there. Should you try for Flynn's or Yelan's weapon? You kind of want Flynn's, but Yelan's weapon's really good. Aqua's really good. If you're going to get Flynn's, I haven't looked at his weapon stats, but you can never go wrong. If you're getting Flynn's, you can never go wrong getting the weapon. Aqua is so good that you will not be mad if you're going for Flynn's weapon and you don't get it and you get Yelan's instead. Like, Aqua's a great bow to have on your account, unless you have a whole bunch of other bows on your account and you don't need it. Aqua is a great one to have on your account. I don't think you'll be upset with that. You're on 50-50 for plans you don't plan on pulling unless you get. Yeah. For you, like, I don't think, like, don't get Aqua for Yelan. Favbo is wonderful. Like, Favbo is wonderful. She needs a lot of energy, and you have to build your Yelan to a very high degree, a high level, in order to make use of Aqua on Yelan, specifically. It is a really good bow to have on the account, but, like, some people are upset. They get Aqua, and then they end up using Favonius anyway, because they don't have the energy recharge for their Yelan.
Take it easy.
Or the high-end gear with all the energy recharge. So, yeah, it's a great bow, but it's tough to use on Yelan unless you really invest into getting a really good emblem set. So just keep that in mind as well.
Take it easy.
Maybe
Busted.
I can get this shield down. Slimes, get out of my way, buddy.
Quietly now.
Yeah, I think with the skill, we're definitely there. Hello, Starload. Welcome in. How are you doing? You have 0 good bows? I thought I saw Stringless. You've got Fav. Fav's a good bow.
About to get dicey.
We've got Fav, at least for Yelan. Stringless is great for Fischl. And then you've got Slingshot is a 3-star bow. Most people can get access to. R5 that. That's really good on the likes of Pinares. So don't discount the 3-star bow. It is quite good. Stay away from these slimes. Maybe what I can do
Quietly
here.
now.
Man, I hate that attack.
Busted.
Ooh, did I get it? Did I get it in the face? I did. That's good.
Quietly
No,
now.
I hit the side. Didn't hit the thing I wanted. Okay, well, we're making good time anyway. We're making good time. Hello, Toby. Welcome in. It took you like 10 tries, and you have C4 Yelan. Yeah, this is definitely. It does seem to be like a can you hit the face of the Regisvine check. The little miniature slimes aren't exactly helping us either, which you know, I've got some choice words for.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Who knew the Pyro Regisvine in 2025 would be giving us a skill check?
Busted.
All right, I'll give it one more try, Ocelot Girl, and then I think that's going to be that. Just we don't have the damage, I don't think. The skill damage would help quite a bit. You know, it does hit for a lot. But the other thing that we could do, like I said, is get emblem. So HP Hydro Crit on a 4-piece emblem. That's going to be the way to go.
Things are about to get dicey.
Okay, and let's do that.
Gotcha.
Did I get that? Why did that not hit its face? I don't like that it does that either.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Okay, now it's down. Ooh, that was a good one. Just gotta not attack the slime.
Take it easy.
Stunned by the slime. That's that feels bad. Come on, big guy.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh my goodness. Oh, bro. That's the run. Let me do it again. Oh, gosh. I hate the Regisvine. It doesn't... Well, it's gear. Like, you can do it. You can definitely do it free to play. You don't have emblem. There is no reason for Yelan not to be on emblem. She needs emblem. That's like... There's no other set that you put emblem Yelan on except for emblem, and we took off her emblem because we just didn't have the stats for it. So, you've got a lot of great characters on the account. Just make sure that you don't throw away artifacts until you have the right main stat and then on the right set, and then work on substats. With only 300 artifacts at the adventure rank that you're on, you're going to be struggling because you just don't have the right main stat. Like, we don't have an HP Sans for Yelan, and we really, really need that. Yeah, Ormel, this is the Yelan Echo. Making good time here on this one. That's good. Can we get a proc, please, from Fav?
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
No? Okay. Oh. Maybe if I can shoot its face.
Busted.
Did that one get it? Not that one. Okay. Can I get the core? Oh, it didn't do Hydro! I was too fast! No, that was the one! Yeah. If we just had a tiny bit more damage, this would be in the bag. Yeah, I think work on getting some emblem. An HP Sans would be a starting place, because you do have some emblem, but we don't have very much. So if we look at all of your emblem, you have only 11 pieces, which is, yeah, not quite enough. Crit damage is good. We want double crit. So ideally, you'll have at least 2 usable stats. You've got 2 usable stats. This is like the absolute bare bones bottom piece that you'd want to have, which is like 28 crit value for like, that's for like Abyss. For this single target thing, we don't have any teammates to help us, so the stats are going to need to be a tiny bit better. This is a really good attack Sans on Emblem. This is really good for Sing Show, but we need an HP Sans for Yelan. So if you had one like this for Yelan, it'd be amazing. We'd absolutely clear. The other thing you could do, let's look here. Do you have? Yeah, you've got this. So don't forget to extract the elixirs. If you think about artifacts, my approach to artifacts is pick a character you want to build, go and farm for what you can for, say, 3-4 weeks for their artifacts and see what you get. And odds are good that you might get 3 pieces out of that that you need in 3 or 4 weeks. And then you come back here and you can craft the last one. With any luck, it would be, and you've got 4 elixirs. With your 4 elixirs, my personal opinion is the highest value is to do the Sans, because you get a lot of flowers and feathers, because they always have a fixed main stat. But the Sans, you have to choose the main stat. Now it costs 2 to define that. So definitely, I don't personally recommend doing goblets and circlets, because this costs 3 and the other one costs 4. Yeah, you're farming for Ino? Yeah, it's all good. So farm for Ino, get what you're needing, and the leftover artifacts, go to the strongbox and you can strongbox stuff. I wouldn't do it just yet, because if you crafted something now and then you strongbox more emblem, because you do need more emblem. If you strongboxed some emblem, like it just wouldn't, it wouldn't be good, right? I mean, we could have a look in Strongbox a couple of these pieces, but you don't have all that many currently. I'll just keep an eye out if there's anything. That one, I don't know. Does anyone know for Flynn's, if you're trying to pull for Flynn's, what the stats are? Is it attack, electro, crit? I imagine you probably want double crit there. Physical, yeah, EMER. That's a Loma piece. EM, that's a Loma piece. What do you got? Crit damage on the set, but yeah, no other stats. You got an Electro double crit on Flint. Nice. EM, hey, you're almost done. You got a hat and a Sans on EM, which means you can fill in the rest. And you got 2 EM ones. Oh my goodness, you're rolling. Do you wanna? Ooh, keep that one. Do you want a strongbox? This? It's attack crit. Ah, okay, cool. Okay, sure. Okay, All right, so we got emblem. We didn't have any, you know, we coped with a few pieces, so we're not sending anything terrible away. But let's go ahead and send it. Now this is, I know it's cryo attack crit, but yeah, we don't have it yet. 3-line low rolls. We'll send it. A Geo Goblet. Probably not. I mean, could be a Rosaria piece. She wants crit. No, that's not a good piece. No, that's not a good piece. That is not a good piece. That is not a good piece. You want crit rate, crit damage. So no good pieces. We'll keep that one just for now, just for Rosaria, if you ever use her. What? We're keeping that one. Where did my emblem pieces go? Hello, Strongbox. Are you there? Strongbox? There we go. Come on. Give us good stuff. Now, normally I would say don't keep this. However, this is your only one. I would not level this, but we're going to keep it for now, just because you don't have a main stat one. In fact, I wonder how are your resources? What do you have? What do you have? Okay, you have an HP hat. Normally I wouldn't recommend this, but you do have some emblem pieces. Let's see how you look on emblem with the pieces you have with the right main stat. Probably need to level that as well. But let's use that. That. Your Hydro Goblet makes sense. And then we were doing a... Oh, you don't have a crit... Oh, that's the problem. You don't have a crit damage hat. Okay, so you still don't have a crit damage hat. So we still need that, because our crit damage is going to be just too low. Yeah. Yeah, we got too much crit rate. We need crit damage. Yeah, so don't level that. Do not level that piece. Do not level that piece. You need a crit damage hat is what you need. That's what you're going to need for that. And so don't, I would not craft, do not craft the sands. Do not craft the goblet, in my opinion. Farm until you get one or the other. And then go from there, okay? Yeah, and we can have another stab at it if you farm some stuff up and have another go, okay? Thank you so much for letting me try that and play on your account. With that, I will leave it there, and we will get logged out once my Stream Deck loads. There we go. Very good. Okay, but what that means then is, wow, no character reviews. YouTube chatters. My YouTube chatters, hello. Does anyone want a character review on YouTube? If you do, drop your UID. We'll do that, and yeah, we'll draw for another account. If you want to be in, !join to get in the queue, and we will draw for another account in just a couple of seconds. In the meantime, we will do some Genshin GeoGuessr. On your way with the character review? It should be available on Twitch. It's open. No one's claimed it the whole stream. Nope, not that one. This one. All right, let's see here. We'll go with a 30-second timer and see what we get. All right, always with these desert ones. So the desert pyramid is to the east. Never eat shredded wheat, which means we are about, we're on the other side of the hole, so we're about there. Boom, look at that, 5,000 points. Oh, very good. Okay, more desert. We've got the stuff to the south. We've got the dragon thing and a big hill. Okay, that means we are directly north of the pyramid. North-ish. Big hill. I think that kind of means like we're right. I want to say we're right there because that's going to be looking at that. Oh no, I didn't hit. I was pretty close. I was right over here, but I didn't get any points because I did not submit. That's the challenge when you play on the timer. You got to remember to hit submit. All right, let's keep going. All right, we are not in terrain, but we are in Fontaine to the, what is it, to the south of the city. Okay, Fontaine south with this to the east, and we're in a rock, which probably means we're like up in this region here. Boom. Ah, it was the dragon. Okay, yeah. I was thinking it was the dragon because of where we're at, but I thought I was going to run out of time. We'll try that again. What do we got next? Back in the desert. Man, they love these desert photos. Okay, so we got Sumero to the east. What do we got to the north? We got the big hill to the north. West. Okay, Sumero east, and we got the hole. So, and big hole there, which is to the northeast. I think we're like right there. Make guess. Okay, we're on the north side of it. Okay, not terrible. I recognized this, but I guess the rock we would have been looking at to the north was this ridge face, not this ridge face. Gotcha. Okay, and what's next? All right, so here we are in Sumeru. We are down by the berries. This is down here. So this is looking east, so that's this way. We are across the way. We are directly east of the thing, which probably means we're right about there. What do we got to the north? To the north we have the path, which maybe means we're right there, actually. Let's send it. Ah, man, my original guess was correct. My original guess was correct. All right, let's see what we got. 15,000 because we missed one entirely. So yeah, not my best round, but it's all right. All right, let's have a look. All right, hey, Starlord, we do have a redemption system. However, you were the first person to get your UID in, so I'll go ahead and do that anyway. But it is available for Twitch channel points. It's relatively cheap. It's like 100 channel points. It puts it in a queue. That way I don't miss your message, okay? But let's take a look at your Malwika, and then we'll look at rents something for lols. You just did Yelan's domain? The Echo? Or Emblem? HP double crit. That's why you do not craft until you have the piece. Okay. We'll get some materials. You probably want to level that bad boy up. And then you have a flower that's double crit. You probably want to level that one up as well. And then you still need a hat. So maybe you craft a crit damage hat with crit rate. Crit rate HP substat. So cool. All right. Malwika, level 90, friendship level 10, C1 on Serpent Spine, 6-10-10. We're on attack pyro crit. Okay. Malwika. If you have Sit Lolly. So unless you're playing only Overload, and even then probably, you always want an Elemental Mastery Sands. So with only 44 Elemental Mastery, you are probably going to hit your nuke with a level 10 talent like 500,000. If you had an Elemental Mastery Sands, you would probably be hitting your nuke for about 900,000. So an Elemental Mastery Sands is going to amplify the damage that your melts do, and they also actually amplify your overload damage as well. So although this does have some crit rate, crit damage on it, even if you had an Elemental Mastery Sands with no stats, you'd probably be doing more damage quite a bit more damage on average. So for your Mawika, you've got Sitlali. If you've got Shalonen, the premium team is Mawika, Sitlali, Shalonen, Bennett. If you don't have Shalonen, you can use someone like Jean, or I see you have Kazuha. You could use Kazuha as well. Just be careful not to ever use his burst. And you do a very certain and specific setup. I can show that when we get on an account that has all the characters if you're needing to see that. But essentially, you do a very specific rotation with Mawika to get that big damage out of it, and that rotation is very important. She does a lot of damage, but you have to be somewhat mechanical in how you play, because the difference in damage is different, quite a bit, right? So if you don't follow the rotation, you might hit for, let's say, 100,000, but if you do follow the rotation, you might hit for 1,000,000. And so that's why you want to pay attention to what you're doing with your Mawika on that. But as far as the build itself, the biggest thing you could do for your damage would be an Elemental Mastery Stance. You've got 21 rolls of crit, that looks good, but your EM is just too low. Now attack like percent is not wasted. She does want it, but she gets attack buffs, and Bennett or Yansan do attack buffs for her as well. And so she gets so much attack that when she's actually playing, her attack will be over 4,000. So it doesn't really matter. You can get down to like C2, you can get down to, sorry, I misread the chat. You can get down to like 1,450 attack or so, and then your buffed attack will be like 4,200. So yeah, it's just, long story short, always worth it to get EM stats and an EM stance. Do that, and I think you'll be cooking. C1's awesome. You're gonna absolutely love an EM stance on her. Very nice Pyro Goblet as well. And the other ones, like the Feather, really good with the 27 crit damage. Malwika really favors, because of the Obsidian, she favors that big crit damage. So yeah, decent stats. It's a pity there's 65 defense here. If that was 65 EM, that would be an amazing piece. But it's still nice. You got 4 rolls there into 3 rolls, 4 rolls into crit damage. Solid. All right. Brent didn't pick a character, so we have to pick Klee. We have to pick Klee. Should you use some of your 67 condensed resin on Yelan? I would not recommend farming Emblem directly. What I would do if I were you, Ocelot, is very likely farm Marchaussee and Golden Troop, because you would farm for Yelan, or not Yelan, you would farm for Farina, Nubilet, and Fischl all at the same time, and then strongbox the rest. Now, I know that's a difficult thing to hear if you're wanting to farm for someone like Flynn's, but the question is, do you want to power up 1 character or 4 or 5 characters? You farmed in that domain for over 3 months? Farm more. 3 months is nothing. No. If you farmed for over 3 months in that domain, you're throwing away too many good pieces, I think, because if you legitimately farm every day for 3 months, you should have dozens of, if not hundreds of artifacts, like 200 Golden Troop artifacts. Hello, Lolly. Welcome in. Welcome in. Not every day. Okay. Yeah. So like, that's the other thing too. If you're not able to play every day, like don't sweat it. Don't worry about it. So totally understand. You can strongbox in those as well, but when you're strongboxing, that means you can't strongbox for Yelan, right? So you get 2 different sets that multiple characters want from that set, from that domain, which is why it's very, very good. Similar thing with like Golden Troop, with Deepwood and Gilded. Deepwood and Gilded is still good to farm because you can use Gilded or Deepwood on Lalma. And Gilded still works for your Hyperbloom stuff as well. So like, it's not going to be the best, but it's going to be equipping 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 characters all at once, which is a way to accelerate your account. And I think being strategic with how you're using your resin will help power up many characters at once. Now, if you only want to focus on one character, if you say, hey, I want Yelan, I want Yelan to be amazing as fast as possible, the best way you can do that is to go farm Emblem of Severed Fate Domain directly, and just be aware you're going to be wasting some resin because you're going to get Shimenawa pieces, but you can put those back into the strongbox for more Emblem. So, okay. The set's on Klee just because you farmed for Arlecchino. That's right. Yes, you did. So attack Pyro, crit on the Burning set. And hey, Klee's a bit of a monster, and Burning is surprisingly good when you actually invest into it. I know you have Emily, and your Emily is a bit of a monster as well. So Emily with Klee in this on this, it would be fine. And nothing amazing at the moment. It's 57 to 185. But both Rent and I know that one of the favorite Klee things is Burgeon Bomber Klee with Farina and Cloud Retainer on an EM build. But yeah, this is still a bit fun and silly with some decent leftover pieces there from Emily, and we have to show off Klee because she's amazing. Just wasn't an option for theater, yeah. Yeah, no, understand. And is your Emily on your showcase? She is. Look at this Emily as well. Like, look, Rent, what is this? How are you going to do this to Emily? You level 9 talents. Come on, my man. Come on. You have an 84 to 215, 2400 attack, and you're not going to crown? What is this? What is this? Come on, man. Come on. All right, let's pull for a random player. It's Talon. Hey, Talon, are you still here? If you are, say something, and then get into the Discord and private message me with your information. We'll get started. You did Stygian and you left Emily robbed? What did you rob Emily? Yes, you did, Talon. Yeah, congrats. If you need help, yeah, log on to Discord, message me, and we'll get started. For Escoffier, so that's another thing. Also, a girl. Escoffier wants Golden Troop as well. So for talents for Escoffier, 199. So 199. In fact, I think we've got one here. Oh, we don't. Okay. Oh, it's only 2. Oh. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, good call. But I know your stats are, yeah, whichever piece you took, your stats are basically the same with the other piece, so it's all good. Is there a reason I changed the... Yes, there is a reason, Flaba. And that is two reasons. One, so that people can have a better access to it, so that people get a chance to come in later on in the stream and have a go. And the other one is that on days when I split my stream into 2 segments, that there won't be only guarantees on that day, would be the ideal, so we can still have some random ones built in as well. That way everyone's got a shot. With a lot of folks joining, I know that it can be tough to get selected, and I just want to make sure that everyone's got a good chance to do that. So you have it with more attack and EM than that. And EM. Oh, right. I mean EM on Burning. Do we need it? Do we need that? I don't know. All right. Well, while we're waiting here, let's do another round of GeoGuessr, shall we? Maybe I can actually get over 20,000 this time. Let's do that. And we haven't done Genshin, actually. We haven't done that in a while. Let's do Genshin as well. Let's do that. Cool. All right. Gensh. Oh my gosh. I am like moments away from putting on an ad block. I shouldn't do an ad block, but look at this. This is just like eye poison. What do we got? We're going to start with Ito, obviously. It is a Claymore user after 2.3. not from Inazuma. Dea. It's a Claymore user from Sumeru. A Claymore user from Sumeru. Okay, we've got Sino is a polearm user. Kave was like 3.7. Who do we have in the list? Let's have a look. Who's a Claymore user? Dory. Yeah. Kave was later. It's Dory. Yeah. Hey T, can you help you with local legends? Exclamation join to get in the random draw, and yeah, we can help you out if you get drawn. Okay. Yeah, Dory. Hey, Dory in the Archon quest was great. Absolutely great. So I like Dory. I built Dory on 2 accounts. I have her on C6. She's level 80 with like 8 or 9 talents, and she's cleared the Abyss as the main carry. All right, we got Toby with Malwika with a newly crafted goblet. Holy! Hey, congrats on the goblet. We do need Neum Sands, though. Unless you're doing... I say unless. Even in Overload, I think an Neum Sand still pulls ahead with the way that Malwika works. But still solid. 44, 245 is nice crit. You got 121 EM from substats. I would still put Neum Sands on. No, you don't need Neum Sands. You have C2 Sitlolly. Have you tested that, Toby? Have you tested it? Because with 5,000 attack, I still think... So you use C2 Sitlolly. Okay, so you're not using an attack buffer? What's your team that you're using? You're using Sitlolly? Shilonen? Or no? No Shilonen. You don't have Shilonen, do you? Bennett down. Okay, so no... Okay. Yeah, yeah, if the target's resistance isn't that bad, like that'll be good. But I think even doing VV, because you have C2 Sitlolly, I think even doing VV with Jean to just do her E skill after Bennett, Jean, Sitlolly, Malwika, I think it would be a significant upgrade. You messaged me on Discord. Hopefully it's not wrong. Okay, let me see. I do see a request from you. Yep, let me go ahead and accept that. And then we'll get started. That's a banger goblet, though. It's a banger goblet. Like that a lot. Very, very good at Malwika and C2 Somali. Yeah, very nice. I'd be curious to do some testing with that, though. I bet some VV would be stronger than the Diona, because you're going to have like 700 EM with Diona. And I think there's a pretty big fall off after 400 as far as how much bang for your buck you get. There's Genshin. Okay. Some of the enemies don't have resistance though. And Talon, what are we doing for you? It should send you a 2-factor as well, so get your email ready. Looks like the password might need checking as well. So while we do that, we'll come back here and we'll do our GeoGuessr while we sort this out. Okay, where was it? There's GeoGuessr. Let's try this again. Okay, 30-second timer. Which is tough. That is tough. Hello, Brave Star. Welcome in. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing well. We are just about to get on to a viewer's account to help out, but before we do, west. Okay, west next to a pillar. Northwest pillar there, right there. Pillar is going to be right about, probably right about there. We're underneath of the ledge, so we're like right there. Actually, probably this one, to be honest. Click submit. Oh, whew, whew. Almost didn't click submit. It was my first guess. That timer gets me. Oh man, that was stressful. All right, Mondstadt commissions. No, yeah, Mondstadt commissions, which is over here. So we're like, that's Star Snatch. Actually, that's up here, isn't it? Oh boy. Oh boy. 8 seconds. Let's go. Make a guess. It was my first guess. Oh, I knew it. I knew it was commissions. Would I recommend Kazuha or sit Lolly in a Hu Tao Farina team? I would not recommend Hu Tao. I'm not the right person to ask that. I don't play Hu Tao. I don't think Kazuha, there's any way to swirl with Hu Tao. This is in the terrain, so we're going to report a problem. Yep. And this is silly. Okay, this is in Chenyan Vale, above the bridge, which is like there. So we're going to say it's like, it's probably there. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's in the terrain. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to make my own version of this that doesn't have all these pictures in the terrain. This is not in the terrain, but it is above. I think that's beyond the edge of the map. Like up here. 10 seconds. Let's call it there. No, my first guess. That's all good. And hello, is it Desin Tersante? Welcome in. Great to have you joining us today. We're just doing a bit of GeoGuessr while we're getting some account details sorted out. Logging onto a viewer's account to help them with, I think, Abyss or IT or something. We'll have a look in just a moment. Okay, so this is way north. It's above this, so we're like way up here. Pretty close on that one. No problem. Just wanted to make sure we didn't get locked out, Talon. Cool. All right, let's get logged into your account. Just didn't want to get locked out. They've added some new security features, so like if the password's not right, you don't get to keep trying. So I don't want to get you locked out of your account and not be able to help out. Cool. So that 2-factor should be on its way. So check your email and then send the code in Discord as well. We'll get logged in. And Talon, what are we doing on your account? Are we doing theater or IT or something else? Stygian? All right, and what region as well? Hello, David. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing today? You got any new 50 crit value cryo pieces? Advice on what to do better. You share a lot of artifacts. Cool. Yeah, so we can do a bit of an account review. What region are we logging into? David, it's your birthday? Happy birthday. You cleared Dire today. Nice, nice. Yeah, this one, I will say, for this Stygian Onslaught, although it is still a bit of a character check, I actually like the crab a lot now that I understand the mechanic. Which is it. Okay, all right. Well, we'll do a bit of an account review indeed. Um, the mechanic of the crab makes it so while it is still a character check, at least there's a way to do it without having like C6, everything. So that's good. All right. So a bit of advice. First things first, as far as advice goes, we are AR60. And the thing that hurts my soul more than anything, let me change the viewer account name as well. There we go. Is capped resin. So wherever possible, I would recommend do not let your resin cap. Because right now, you are letting progress in the game go away for free. Now, I don't know if we are a big spender and we do resin refreshing and whatnot. Maybe we are because we've got some cons. Okay, so if that doesn't worry you, take that. You can take pieces of information as you will. One of my biggest internal stresses, they definitely know the psychology of this. They got me. Capped resin does my head in. Okay, so as a general advice, I would avoid capping your resin. Now you say you share artifacts a lot, so let's take a look at what you have as far as gear and artifacts. Your AR60 with a few cons on characters. Wow, 222 artifacts. Okay. So you hopefully have very, very, very high standards. Very high standards. Because 220 artifacts is, I'll use the word catastrophic. You're going to be spending more time changing artifacts around than you will be playing the game. So I have 5 accounts of my own, and I look after 2 accounts for a family member. So that's 7 accounts in total, and they're all almost AR60. So they're 59 and 60. And I have about 500 or 600 locked artifacts. Most of those are leveled on each of those accounts. Just about 500 artifacts on an AR60 account. Every character at level 80, and really at level 70, probably not 70 because of theater. Every character at level 80 has some kind of build. It might not be the best build in the world, but they have some kind of build. So the reason for that is, for me, I don't want to spend time moving a bunch of artifacts around when I want to do something like theater. Theater doesn't require the best artifacts in the world, but it does require something, right? It doesn't require 40 or 50 CV artifacts. In general, your DPS for your theater character is going to need, on average, about, let's call it 23 crit value on the artifacts. Maybe a little bit more is going to make it easier, but you can plan with your buffs and get lucky with your character draws that about 23 crit value, I'm just pulling that number out of the air, but that's an educated guess, will help you clear the theater. For Abyss, that's quite a bit higher, especially lately. The floor 12s have been around 28 or 29 crit value average across all your pieces to clear that. And then for your Stygian, it's number 1, do you have the right characters? And then number 2, are they really, really well built? And that's where you're going to run into problems where you really want that high-end gear. Even then, I would say Stygian, if you have the right characters, is possible with an average of 32 crit value, right? Which isn't all that high if you think about it. It's not all that high. And with 220 artifacts across what's probably a lot of characters, yeah, if we look at this, you've got a lot of characters. You're going to spend more time moving artifacts around than you will be playing. So in terms of what to do, I always love seeing who people choose to pull for, by the way. My 2 of my favorites. 3 of my favorites. Just nope, nope, nope. Nope. I know Seedween's a tough pull. She is. Do not pull for Seedween. She is not worth the Primo Gems, but she is adorable. But with that being said, like some of these characters are supports, right? Like it's pretty easy to build a character like Chevreuse because you're going to build Noblesse. It's and you're probably going to play Bennett and Chevreuse often, so it's worth getting them their own sets so that you're not stealing among themselves. You have Skirk, so maybe you'll play Charlotte, so it's kind of, you know, again, Charlotte's an attack scaler as well, but she probably wants Noblesse. So a third Noblesse set, right? So that way you're not stealing artifacts from Bennett when you want to play your Charlotte. You can do that with strategic strongboxing. So if we were to go to, like, let's just have a look at your Noblesse situation. Yeah, see, she's not even equipped. Let's look at, 14 Noblesse pieces. So we've got Bennett. Bennett isn't even on Noblesse. Ooh, okay. Because you probably share his stuff around, don't you? Where'd he go? There he is. Yeah, 2-piece. Okay, maybe for DPS. Okay. Healing, attack, ER. He wants HP, so maybe you've stolen it in that regard. If you don't get a god roll, you view it good to throw it out. And again, this is all personal preference, right? You have capped resin. Like right now, you could be improving all of your characters right now, right? Just go and farm literal trash, because you know what's better than what, like, let's look at your Charlotte, right? I'm gonna pick on Charlotte because I like Charlotte a lot. Your Charlotte cannot be used. So in order for you to play her, you need to go and sit here and go, what do I want to do? Well, I want to have Noblesse, but I don't have enough Noblesse. So let me go, am I going to play Shenhe? No. And you're going to sit here and micromanage your artifacts such that you're not actually going to, play a lot of the combat. Now, if you like that, that's totally fine. But I've met a lot of people. I don't think many people like that. There's a lot of people screaming, and I mean screaming, for artifact loadouts because they move stuff around. And I would contend they would be much more content in their life if they just get artifacts that are good enough. Charlotte doesn't need an attack double crit piece. She needs literally any attack goblet that hopefully has ER. Like this right here is a good Charlotte piece. Like even at level 0, I would just equip that, right? Bennett doesn't want this, but you know who wants Fav is Charlotte. Fav and ER and healing. So you know what? We're gonna rob Bennett because Bennett's gonna go on Noblesse and never come off of it. Ganyu on ER, I understand that one. ER and attack. It's really all you're wanting, right? So here's an attack sands you're not using, but do you have any attack with ER? ER and crit? No, those are attack sands. ER. Unless you have her C6. You might have her C6. You have C4. Okay, you could probably get away with an attack sands on her then. But honestly, it's still more comfortable to have... That's a good Charlotte Sands. That's a good Charlotte Sands. Boom, done. And it's on Gladiator, which is even better. Let's see what you've got left over. Do you have ER attack? ER attack. Boom, done. Can we get a Gladiator flower? I don't know. We've got some pieces hanging out here. What do we got? ER crit rate. Gladiator. Do you have any Gladiator? You have no Gladiator. That is incredible. AR-60 with no Gladiator flowers. That is amazing. All right, but good news, because the answer is it's still totally fine. It does not matter. It does not matter. You can now play your Charlotte if you were to, like, I don't know, even get these to level 12. and then just chuck her on Fav, problem solved. Like now you can play Charlotte. This is a beautiful thing. She, well, you probably want to ascend her to 60 out of 70 at least. But as an example, right? This character would be completely usable with just the most trash artifacts because she's a support. She heals for a lot. All you need to do is, a couple of levels of talents. You've already got cons as well, so you really only need to go to level 6 because they'll be level 9. And she is completely usable. She'll be usable in Stygian Onslaught like this at 60 out of 70. So I think there's a lot of value in that, and that's what I would recommend to do. So yeah, Rent says he's got 1528 5 stars in their bag. You don't use her because you have a Escoffier. Yeah, this was a sample, but let's go to Escoffier, for example, right? So she's an amazing DPS / healer / support. So she's a bit of a special case. You have her on Tenacity, which maybe you were doing for the attack buff. But honestly, she does so much damage that you need to have Golden Troop, in my opinion. Where this damage increase, when she's off field, 75% damage increase. And by doing that, you equip your Farina if you're using Farina. Now, your Farina's maybe got cons, in which case you might not use Golden Troop on her. Yeah, she's C6. So maybe, yeah, you probably won't necessarily use this. It, could be good. Could be good. She is well kit. I know. Stay with this set. Stay with this set. She kills everything before Skirt can get to. I know. Escoffier is amazing, isn't she? you gotta tone down her power. And that's the other thing as well. If you have cons as well, the great news is you don't need god tier pieces on everyone. You just literally need something, right? Give them a level 20 flower with no stats just so they don't get one hit. And if you don't even want to equip the other ones because you've got cons and you can still clear, that's great. That's a perfectly valid way to play. If you're going to do any Hyper Bloom, I would level Kuki. I think Kuki's amazing. She's very useful. I know people swear by Raiden. I don't. I think, I would pick Kuki over Raiden any day of the week for a Hyper Bloom trigger. You've got Lalma. You've got Nahida. Both of these characters would love some Hyper Bloom as well. If you play Hyper Bloom, you may not. You've got lots of other stuff you can DPS with, so totally understand if you don't. I think it's probably going to be a similar thing here on like your Malika, right? So you're sharing stuff around. So she just doesn't have the gear. You're going to be stealing her EM sands, I imagine, from someone. Yeah, so we're just truly in an artifact drought, is what it is. Okay, so what could you do then to get out of an artifact drought? Let's have a look. What do you have? Now, you've got Lalma. Oh my God, you're Deepwood. Okay. All right. Strategic resin usage. I know people hate it, but this domain, if you are AR60 and you have any amount of Fontaine characters, if you have Farina, this domain is probably going to be the one that's going to be the most bang for your buck as far as your resin value goes. Because you got Yai, Albedo, Chiori, Fischl, Farina, Nuvalet, Gaming, Risley, Escoffier. That's 10 characters I've named already. And then anyone you want to play with Farina can also use Marechaussee. So if you want to play Skirk and you have Farina, guess what? Marechaussee, right? So these two, probably you're done done. You're probably in a good place being done farming when you have 100 to 200 of each of them that are keepers, right? Now, what is a keeper? A keeper might be a 3-line that has 2 stats, right? So it has HP and crit. Maybe now that we can see the 4th line, maybe you keep the 3-line double critters, right? You have so few right now. If you're okay with sharing for now, yeah, you can set your standards to only save for double crit. But honestly, yeah, I personally don't like moving artifacts around. I find it very tedious, and it just makes me not want to play. Yeah, Golden Troop and Marsha say is like the emblem domain of today, is what Reaper says. Yeah. So what I would do is I would go and get just get a ton of these and get artifacts that are good enough. Just so you don't have to move artifacts around. Like even if Escoffier's stats are terrible, right? Like they're like 50 crit rate, 120 crit damage, and 140 ER. It's gonna be better than having to move her artifacts around. Right? It's like she does a lot of damage. Your Skirk is going to kill stuff anyway. Like, it's going to be nice, right? Because then you can just pick a team and go. And then over time, depending on who you want to build up and give, like, who do you want to build those God tier pieces for? Then what you can do is, strong box those extra pieces and then build those characters up over time. Or when a new domain comes out that's not in the strong box, we can temporarily switch and go do that. But I would do this domain first, and then this is going to be a hot take in this day and age, but this domain after that, because you've got Nahida as well. You've also got Kuki. I imagine you've got some other characters. You've got Alhaitham. You've got Baiju. You may not play them, but you've got, I love Yao Yao, but you've got Baiju. Where's your Baiju? Baiju's not leveled. Yeah, Yao Yao's leveled. Okay. Yao Yao deserves some love. Yao Yao, great Deepwood holder. HP, HP, HP. Amazing. Level 6 talents. She heals. If you just level this up, so this says level 9, she will out heal pretty much everyone. It's amazing. For a Dendro healer, it's awesome. Carrara and Yao Yao can use the same set. Baiju and Yao Yao can use the same set. By the way, you have Baiju, you wouldn't actually play Yao Yao, so keep that in mind, but, he's not leveled, so. But I think Deepwood's very high value. I think Gilded is very high value. And as a result, I think those two domains are going to help catapult you into not having to micromanage your artifacts. So that's kind of the first thing I would do. You have a great selection of characters. You've got a lot of weapons. So honestly, I think you're not going to be struggling to clear. You're not going to be struggling to clear. So artifacts for you might be, they might be a way of showcasing, here, I want to show this off. And that's totally valid. I think if you're asking for advice on sort of what to do because you're moving artifacts around, get trash artifacts and put them on. Just put them on. Let's have a look at some of your constellations. Like you have C6 Farina, which means you have very good artifacts on her, so you don't need to change anything. But you could give her trash tier artifacts and she would still clear. Loma C2, similar kind of thing. You just give her a bunch of EM. Like she's probably already fine at C2. Yeah, you'll get that eventually, right? You'll get that eventually. So Nahida, she wants someone to be on Deepwood, but depending on how you play her, EM, if she's off field, she's C3. I mean, like that's good. Is she worth playing? Your Skirk's level 100, 60 to 240. That's awesome. Azure Light, R5, love that. She's C6. Yeah, look at that. You don't need to do anything for Skirk. Oh, she's great. She's going to be fine. She's going to be fine. Let's see. Mawika, again, we've had the EM Sands chat. We're on HP Sands now. You might have been trying to intentionally power her down because she's just she's pretty ridiculous. She's C2. Yeah, give her an EM Sands. Literally any EM Sands. Doesn't even need crit. Your stats are good enough. You don't need more crit, but if you get it, great. But just an EM Sands and she's good. Bennett, similar thing. We'll go ahead and give him the hat back since we stole that from for Charlotte. Where'd that go? We'll give that back just to put him back. But yeah, really for Bennett, Noblesse, strong boxing a bunch of Noblesse that would be left over from your Marechaussee. I recommend getting one or two ER sands on Noblesse, and then 2 HP goblets or 2 HP hats or a HP or healing hat, right? And then, depending on the characters you actually use, do you want to have attack because you want to use Noblesse Shenhe? Do you want to do, I don't know, people don't use Yunjin these days, do they? But do you want to do defense, right? So you can consider how much Noblesse you do after you get 2 sets of HP. Because HP will cover off Bennett, ER will cover off and Charus, ER will cover off Shenhe and Bennett, and that makes it a very versatile set, and that's one that you could share around so you don't need that much. Same thing with VV. If you have EM, you have one set, share that one around. You don't really need it. If you're ever going to play Jean, you're ever going to play Cloud Retainer, you could consider getting an attack set for them. Totally up to you. You really only need maybe 12 VV pieces total to cover off, 10 Animo characters. I would recommend sharing that one around. Not extremely high value based on what it gives. Like one set EM is really good. Your Shenhe looks like she's covered off, so yeah, don't change anything with her. Yeah, don't change anything with her. Emblem, I know Raiden's in a tough spot these days, but if you were going to hyper carry her, it looks like you've already got pieces for her. Yeah, you got something anyway. Maybe use attack sands from someone else. No, you don't. Okay, so you don't have a Raiden one. If you love Raiden, you could strongbox some Emblem. I really like Yelan. So if your Yelan is going to be C6, you can use the non-Emblem build. If your Yelan is not C6, I would still get Emblem. She's benched. Yeah, I know how that is. If you're going to finish off Yelan, and maybe you will, because look at that outfit. Isn't that great? I love that outfit. Oh, man, it's just stunning. It's just stunning. For Yelan, if you're going to C6 her, it's going to be Vorokash's, there's a couple of things. You can do Tenacity for HP. You can do Vorokash's and then Nymphs for the hydro damage. And the reason being is what you can do is the thing about Emblem that's really special is you get elemental burst damage. So Yelan's burst gets a maximum of 75% bonus damage. But when you have C6 Yelan, you get the barbed shot is like your normal attacks, right? That scales based on your attack. So that's where something like the tenacity buff wouldn't actually be, terrible, but again, your skill has to hit. But the HP from tenacity, is going to boost her HP, and then having the hydro damage from nymphs isn't terrible. You could. I haven't seen anyone say to use the 4-piece, but like you just have more options because you're on fielding her and you run your Yelan with a lot less ER. If you're running your Yelan like on what do you have now on her? Yeah, 157. So you can run your C6 Yelan like down to 125 ER, and if you're doing that, you don't get any almost no bonus out of the 4-piece emblem. In which case, that's where the other stuff really comes ahead. Barb scales on HP, not attack. It scales on the normal attack, but does the barb... Oh, yeah, breakthrough barb is on HP, you're right. So it's the normal attack. Good call. So the tenacity HP buff. So sorry, I misremembered that. The normal attack scales from this, but the barb shot is HP. Yeah, so in that case, strike what I said. Tenacity 2-piece, Vorokasha 2-piece, Nymphs. And that will, and your stats are just amazing as they are. So like you could, You could probably leave this, honestly. It's going to feel fine at C6. She's an absolute monster, and this is a crazy build. But if you do want to just go even higher with Yelan, I'm a Yelan enjoyer myself. Do something similar, but on Vorkashes or and Nymphs, you get a bit more out of it, and you can lose a bit of ER. Are you on an ER? You are. So like you could go with an HP Sands, and maybe a couple of substat rolls, so you get like 120, because you're gonna be on fielding, and you're gonna be she. Yelan is the only character I've committed that I will C6 her one day. So, yeah, Emblem is for the big thing with this is Yelan typically has a lot of ER, and as a result, she gets a big bonus. And when she's off field, it's going to help her off field burst damage. But when she's on field, you can get more damage a different way. Hello, Kabir. Welcome in. Great to have you here today. How are you doing? Okay, let's have a look. Raiden is bent. Yeah, so I wouldn't necessarily go farm Emblem. And again, you have a lot of C6s as well, which probably means you're not going to use Strongling all that often. You're not going to use Sing Show because your Yelan's going to be amazing. You're probably not going to be using Beidou. So I don't think Emblem's very high value for you. Codex, if you like the Natlin characters, Codex could be. Your Mualani is amazing. Look at that build. That is incredible. Yep, that makes sense. Really good EM on that. A little bit of crit damage. Get the burst there. We're on an HP Sands. Hold on. We're on an HP Sands with 266 EM. What the bleep? Oh, an EM Goblet. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Probably want a strong box for your Natlin characters then, such that you get a Hydro Goblet and an Attack Goblet, and your Chaska will feel better, and your Mualani will feel better. I wouldn't go and necessarily farm Obsidian now that it's in the strong box. So as a result, I would just strong box this. She hits like crazy, and she probably feels decent enough with these stats. That is, it's not. I wouldn't rush to do it. I would not rush to strongbox that. I would strongbox some Golden Troop. I would strongbox maybe some Noblesse even. Mualani is gonna. You don't need to change her. She's gonna put down the pain, regardless of if she has a Hydro Goblet or not. But long term, you could consider strongboxing a bit more. She's probably hitting for well over 1 million. So in fact, hold on. We're going to take a little bit of a detour, okay? I do not like Mualani. I really do not like Mualani, but I've never had a chance to play anything more than a C1 Mualani. So give me just 1 moment. I just want to try something. Let's do this one. Might as well. Oh, and you did use Mualani. Good, because this was what I wanted to see. 61 seconds. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. I just want to see the number. Okay. That's right. I really don't like Mualani. Like, I find her so clunky. I love her character. I love her design. She's one of my favorite Natlin characters. But, yeah. And I'm probably going to do this wrong, but yeah, we'll try this. Oh my goodness.
Off we go.
What did I just see? Was that 2 million from a normal attack? Sorry, I was just in absolute awe there. I just completely autopiloted. Okay, what do we got? We got this. Yep, I'm not gonna clear that. Oh gosh, now I've just completely scuffed it. That's funny. Oh man, that's funny. Really good, really good, really good. Okay, all right, that was fun. That was a big hit, big hit. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Lolo asks, can you help with an account review? Lolo, if you get drawn, yeah, absolutely. I can look at your account if you get drawn, okay? And Dark Spider asks, is Shenhe underrated? I love Shenhe. She's got my favorite attack animations in the entire game. It's a shame that she's not a DPS. I think she, as far as power, I think she doesn't bring a lot to any account. Like her buff is very much old Genshin. She does good stuff. I wish it was longer. I wish there was more use for her, but man, look at her. Just incredible. Her outfit is amazing. Her attack animations are just... we're going to bring Shenhe out for a second here. Surely you have a team with Shenhe somewhere, right? There we go. Look at this. Look at these animations. Look at that. Just absolute peak design. And then we got this. I mean, come on. It's just incredible. Shenhe's one of my favorites. She's one of my favorites. All right, let's continue looking. Okay, so Navia. Navia is amazing. You've got R5. We're on C6. Like her set is gonna be the best for her. Then you can technically work with your golden troop, but yeah, with the C2 you get the built-in 36% crit rate. Her set will give her the biggest numbers, but you're not going to be struggling for damage with her. Just again, golden troop, again, very high value for you. Stick a golden troop feather in there and you're done. Like this is a little bit of crit rate though, I guess. No, actually no, because you've got cons. Sorry, never mind. Just get a feather. Literally any golden troop feather, and that way you won't be stuck in the desperation of having to switch. Oh no, are you not a Cloud Retainer fan? You're not a Cloud Retainer fan? Man, I love Cloud Retainer. I don't have her weapon. I wish I did. I lost on her weapon banner twice, actually 3 times, because the first time I wished for her weapon, it was on the double pity fate system. Sleepy says, you like Shenhe with Chaska sometimes? Yeah, the quills are actually not bad for Chaska. It fits the rotation quite well, so it is a nice use case as well. Why does everyone have C6 but no artifacts? So this is actually something that, and Talon, I hope you, like, I don't think that Flakus meant this as any sort of dig. I see this more often than you would think with folks who have C6, because the characters are so powerful. You don't really need gear, right? You didn't need gear for Spiral Abyss when you have C6. You can go in with almost nothing with like level 40 weapons, and you're going to clear as if you're like a normie, right? Like if you're a free-to-play player and you build your characters, you're going to have the same like power level as, a C6 who has like a level 1 dual blade, right? And you might not ever know the difference, right? If you are someone who has constellations and that's how you want to play, because you don't want to go and get the flowers, get the feathers, whatever, that's totally valid. It just, sometimes you don't know. Like if you've only ever played with cons, you might not know how much more strong you can get. Or in some cases, you might not want to, because while you do want the constellations, you don't necessarily want to just delete everything in one hit. So there's a variety of reasons why folks with constellations may not build their stuff. And it is very common. I think it's definitely more common than, people who are, like free to play makes sense. You have to build your characters. But I think the mid-level spenders, the folks who top up and whatnot, those are the ones that are confusing to me. Like you knew enough that you needed to get C1 or you wanted to get C1, but you're telling me you're not going to build Bennett? And special rules notwithstanding, right? You just hate seeing bad artifacts. Yeah, and that's the thing, is cons can mask a lot of that, right? Like you just don't need the gear. But I don't know. If your goal is big numbers, like you want to see a big number and you don't want to wait 2 years, you got to build them, right? Like Shan Yun, like your Shan Yun could probably hit 4,000 attack pretty easily. You just need to level her weapon, get her some gear. And once you do that, she'll be on 4,000 attack. And then when you do your big, plunge buff with other folks, and she's C2 as well. Oh my gosh. Like you could, I don't know if you like Xiao or Gaming or even Lynette, right? Literally anyone. You could make DPS plunge Dory with this Shan Yun and it will clear this abyss. So if you want to do goofy stuff, get enough artifacts so that you're not spending time changing gear on every character. Like my Dory has some Mara Chassé that I put on her one time and I just forgot I own it. But she has attack, electro, crit damage on Dory, on Mara Chassé, and no one ever takes it from her. So that when I want to put on Dory with Farina and Cloud Retainer, I can just waltz into the abyss and I can just have some fun. Right? I that's how I enjoy playing, and I give it a try if you haven't. I think you'll be surprised how much you enjoy enjoy that type of situation. So we talked about Kazuha, we talked about VV. You said Raiden is benched. Nahida, Deepwood, I think is the play there. You've got Lisa's got. You can give interesting positions on these. I guess for the crit damage, you can do different stuff for DPS Nahida, but I mean it matches her outfit. We got to play Fashion Impact too. Nahida's one of my favorites. Your Mulan, wild, absolutely wild. C6 Yelan's going to go really hard. We talked about her. Arlecchino, crit rate's a little bit low, but if you are C6, again, you're going to be doing so much damage, you're just not going to know. You're not going to know that your stats aren't good. You're still going to probably kill everything in one hit. And if you don't, it's because you didn't crit, but you'll kill it in the second hit. So don't worry about that. You want to make any teams? You want to have some ideas. Okay. I'll show you a team that you're going to laugh at, but I think is very fun. Do you have any slots? We do. I love that they gave us new slots. Okay. Check it out. You can do this, and you're going to be like, wait, what? Hold on. Let me just show you. All right. Mara Chassé, and you probably have some sword. Pick any of the crit swords. Probably, I don't know. No. Probably no. Oh, we don't have a good one there. That's too bad. Man, that would be amazing. But yeah, maybe Uraku. Maybe Uraku. Or you could still Mistsplitter. Or one of these two, right? Like Mistsplitter's good. You could do Foliar Incision or Uraku. Either of these would be fine. But Plunge Lynette in this team is incredible. She does more damage than Xiao. Give her Haran. Did we have her Haran? Did I miss that? Oh, we do. Yeah, Kaching has it. Yeah. Well, we're going to be on Mara Chassé, so probably not Haran, if I'm being honest. Because if we're going to be on Mara Chassé, you probably want one of these two. Elemental skill damage, maybe. What does this one give after? Blah, 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 blah. Crit rate by 4. After normal attacks hit, you get a thing which does normal attacks, which we're not going to be doing normal and plunge. So probably Uraku. Lynette doesn't Bond of Life, right? Maybe Absolution, because that's 60%. 674. Yeah, actually, probably this one, actually, if I'm being honest. Yes, Plunge Lynette, because you have C6 Lynette, right? Yeah. Your Plunge Lynette, let me just have a look at your Xiao. Do you have Xiao? No. Yeah. Plunge Lynette, routinely, if you build her, does more damage than Homa Xiao. And Homa Xiao in this team does more damage than Jade Xiao. And that's even accounting for if you put Xiao on the new plunge set or the Mara Shosei set. And we're talking like top 50 Xiaos. So it's wild. So level this to 90, get her something like tenacity. This is another thing. Again, support sets. Lots of noblesse, lots of tenacity. Bonus, you have C6 Farina, so tenacity could be a DPS set for her, or you could use Mara Jose, whatever you want. And then, of course, there are 2-piece for our Yelan. So attack, animo, crit for Farazan on tenacity is great. And you can put her either on, or you put Farina on tenacity if you wanted. But someone on tenacity, Farazan's a good one. And then you can either put, like, I wouldn't put her on necessarily on noblesse, but you could put her on, you could put her on noblesse, I guess, with attack. And then, Farina can just stay on this. It'll be fine. And then, yeah, you'll do plunges. And, I don't know if you play Shan Yun, but I really like the, do boom, and then, jump. I like it more than the Varessa plunging. So I like it more than the Varessa plunging. So that's one that I would definitely recommend you give a try, because you've got all the stuff to make it really silly and really fun. Let's see, what else can you do that's a bit fun? And so here's the other thing as well. Let's go. Oh, we're gonna pick someone. We're gonna pick D-Luke, and I know, chat. I know. Elim picks D-Luke. What is going on with this world? Where's our Benny boy? There he is.
My magnificence!
Thanks, Farina. These three, Farina, Shanyan, Bennett, make this slot replaceable with whoever you want to plunge. So you could plunge Skirk. You could plunge Ayaka. You could plunge Malika. Plunge Navia. Plunge Zhongli if you really want to. Plunge Shenhe. I've cleared Abyss with Plunge Shenhe as well. And blink twice when you're not in danger. I'm always in danger. Have you seen Shenhe? You have C6 Bennett as well, which means you're going to be able to pyro infuse anyone. Plunge Chi-Chi, right? Like, give the plunger a missplitter or something missplitter-like, where it gives the elemental damage with your C6 Bennett. And you're going to have fun. You are going to have a ton of fun, because every time you plunge, you're going to vaporize with Farina. It's amazing. It's amazing. So this core team, I really love this core team right here. It's really good. The other one that I've had a bit of goofy fun with is, depends on if, oh, you don't have Emily. You don't have Emily. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, so no Emily. What else is silly and goofy? Because I don't have the meta characters for free. Like, I don't have Skirk, and I don't have Risley. Not that he's necessarily meta, but I do have. Where is Cryo? I do have Escoffier. So my Escoffier team is this. Which, if you love Ganyu, then that's something you could try if you haven't. But basically, again, Farina, Escoffier, core team, and then since for the cryo you've just I've done Chung Yun with freeze with this, so that's a bit different and silly. And if you don't want to just delete everything in one hit with Skirk, put on Chung Yun, and then you get to do something a little bit different. Hey Brizo, welcome in. Yeah, it's going well. We're on Talen's account and having a bit of a look to see what they can do to make it have some fun. Yeah, so I found fun with Chongyun. And again, the team that I've cleared the abyss with was Dory with this plunge. The other thing with Dory is you can, in that plunge team, you don't have to build her on Mara Chaussee. You can build her, just give her the EM set from Kuki's, just steal Kuki's artifacts, Gilded, EM, or Flower of Paradise Lost, EM. And then you can actually do Hyperbloom Dory, which is goofy. It's not as good as Kuki, but you get to play Dory, which is not something a lot of people do, and it still works. So if you ever wanted to play Dory, or you ever wanted to do something that's a bit of a challenge, give it a try. Your account is still going to clear regardless of who you use, and so you might enjoy that if you level them up. The other thing is as well, with the theater coming up with 32 characters required to get the max characters for the thing, it could be worth to start leveling some of these characters to level 70 just so you can enter theater. Hyperbloom Dory sounds fun. Hey, it is fun. It is fun. You're going for Flynn's? You're going to post in the server? Nice. Nice. You'd like to get Flynn's, but you are not guaranteed. Oh, good luck on the 50-50. I can do if you want to wait until next Saturday New Zealand time, Friday night for most people, I can do viewer polls, but yeah, just happy to do those as well if anyone wants. Spate asks, it's a little buff from Barbara, but her hydro damage bonus rotation for elemental skill can be good for seasick Candace. And does that damage count as hers once Barbara does her skill? I don't know the answer to that, so we're going to have to put that one to chat. Candace is someone I struggled to make good. I gave Candace a 100 to 280 Homa build, and I tried everything, including the plunge build that I was talking about, and Candace is one of the few characters that felt awful. She technically cleared, but it wasn't because of Candace. It was just because a husk of a character was doing the plunges. So yeah. Talking about Barbara's C2? Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. I haven't actually looked at Barbara's cons. Where is she at? Let's look at her. There she is. Barbara's C2 is during your ability duration, your active characters gains 15% hydro damage bonus. It sounds like it would affect whoever is doing hydro damage on field. So if you switch over to Candace, sure, yep, that would make sense. Because this would be as long as the circles around her. Yeah, sounds like it. You already have 100 to 220 on the new set. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know that there's a way to make Seasick Candace feel great. I would be interested to see if someone does and they enjoy a good Candace build. I know Saluna, if you know who that is on YouTube, I think that's it. There we go. Yeah. Did I get that right? Hopefully I did. Saluna, I watch him on YouTube as well. I think he was the one who did a while ago a Candace showcase, and it was fine. That's the best I can say. She unfortunately just suffers from not having any particular niche at all. Yeah, so what other non-meta things could you do? You could do some goofy, like burning is fun. I really like Emily. I do some non-Kaniche burning teams like Chi-Chi, Pyro Chi-Chi, which is, again, it's just Bennett C6. So Chi-Chi, Emily, Kaza, Bennett. That's very fun for me, but you don't have Emily, so you could look at that in the future if that sounds interesting to you. I really like Dendro. So anything with Dendro characters, I do that stuff. and I like characters like Jean and Cloud Retainer and stuff. So I do quite a bit of like Animo stuff as well. If you're looking for challenges, like clearing the Abyss's challenges, you've got really high level characters, right? You could do things like level your Sayu to 90 and then try to clear the Abyss using Sayu Swirl, which is fun because you get to roll around the arena. For your swirls, it's a pretty simple build. You just take what you have on Kazuha, EM, Viridescent Venerer, put your Malika in, put your, I don't know, Farina in, and then just go and swirl their damage together. It'll be fun. It'll play the exact same as Mizuki would. But yeah, the key thing there for either of these characters would be level 90. So yeah, it depends on what you're looking to do. You didn't like the plunge style. Her plunge style is a bit different as well. And it's worth saying this team here. Yeah, you've got Gaming somewhere. There's Gaming. I like Gaming's plunge better than Varessa's plunge by a lot, but I always play my Gaming with Vaporize Shenyan. You can technically get bigger numbers with Sitlolly, but when you're doing Sitlolly, probably going to be using someone like Shalonin. And while it does more numbers, I don't think it's as fun. I like Cloud Retainer a lot. So, yeah, I would say maybe give something like this a try. Build out your Shenyan. And the biggest advice I could give is definitely lower your standards on your artifacts. Marechaussee Golden Troop, get a couple of hundred. And then if you're going to move stuff around, at least you're only moving over, like, I'm moving a Marechaussee attack set over or a Marechaussee HP set over. And that might make it a little easier. And then having enough supportive sets so that you're, maybe you're only moving a piece or two for like a Noblesse when you're sharing those around. Give it a go. Give it a go. For your DPSs, you can keep your high standards all you want. But for the support ones as well, like, the stats just don't matter. Like, Shenyan stats, I'm telling you, like, attack, as much ER as you can slam on her, level her weapon to 90, boom, done. Like, if you happen to get ER, brilliant, but you just, you've got her weapon, you've got an ER sans, ER attack. I mean, honestly, you probably don't even need a ER here, but... yeah, it's fine. In fact, your Shenyan's probably done. Look at that. And then you get her one more. Get one more Noblesse piece. With, in fact, Bennett doesn't want that. Oh, he's got 10% HP, I guess. Yeah, a little bit more Noblesse, just so you don't have to share it around. And then your Shenyan is done. So, is there anything else you wanted to ask specifically, or you wanted to show off? Otherwise, we can move on if that's all right. You got Loma and 2 pity and you didn't like her. Oh man, Darth. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you don't like her, but that's really good luck anyway. Good thing it wasn't over. I got in combat. I don't want to be in combat. Nope, that was it. Hey, if it's all right with you, let me get out of combat here. I want to see the because you have the skins. I haven't seen them in game yet, so gonna sneak a quick peek if that's all right. What do we got here? We've got Absolution here. Wait, hold on. I thought you'd... Oh, hold on. Have you not cleared Stygian? I thought you did. What? Oh. So we actually do need to do your Stygian. Can I do like a first try run? Would you mind? I am really curious. You have all the characters for it, so. In fact, this one vexed me yesterday. So I would love if I could have a go at that. Do you mind? You can try. All right, let's try that. I want to get past this stupid shield. We saw a video. We tried to do it. I couldn't do it. No guarantees anyone's built. Oh, that's a good point, huh? Okay, let's see. Your Skirk is good. Your Farina is good. Your Escoffier, low crit rate. Does she have cons? She too. It'll be fine. Shenhe, 181 ER. Ooh, should be kind of tough. Trust. Trust. Okay. Shh. We're just going to let it happen, chat. We're just going to let it happen. All right. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. We'll try that. You could do it, so you can also. Yes, Rent. But I'm on 211 ping today.
Use the force off.
Obey! Manifest!
What happened? Ah, look at that. Okay. The answer is yes, it will happen. All right, so that's that one. I think we can do 2 rotations. Sure. Okay, so now
Take your true
I'm
form.
gonna do that
Cryo
and that
incarnate.
and that.
Another star goes
Oh! Don't get hit, Elim. Oh boy. Escoffier, I need some healing.
Show a new thing. A burst of flavor.
Oh, actually, we got C6 for Rena as well. Oh, I forgot to.
Transfiguration.
I have C1.
Do your master's bidding.
Alright.
Extinguish.
Oh, this is exciting. Can I do it? Oh, it's 90 seconds, not 60 seconds. Oh, yeah, we got this. We got this. This is amazing. This is amazing. Chat, we found out how to clear Dire. Constellations. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Next one. We'll use Nilu. Nilu. Where's Nilu at? Nilu and Nahida. Where's Nilu? Hydra Lady, where are you at? I saw you. There she is. Oh, level 80. Level 90 or Nilu for Dendro stuff. The Torso says, how much ER does Mona main stat need? What do you use on main stat? You've never used it before. As much ER as you can get. ER sans, ER substats, like, it's usually pretty wild how much she needs. Like 200 plus. Remember, Nahida and Neela. Well, yeah, Nahida's got cons, which is fine because Loma is gonna be. She'll be fine. In fact, what we could do here. Do you have any EM? What do we got? Can we do two-piece? EM. Can we do... We don't have another EM goblet. We don't. Okay, that's fine. That's an offset. We could do... Yep, no, this will be fine. This will clear. I'm sure this will clear, surely. We just need to make sure we're triggering with... Let's give you deep wood. Sure. And then we'll give this. She's always going to use the EM of the highest person in the party, so she's going to use Loma's anyway. And for you, you've got key. HP, not built. Let's go ahead and switch these. It'll be fine. Trust. Oh, you could level up your Neela. Let's see how this goes. So the key to this guy apparently is the making sure that we trigger.
Allow me.
with Loma. So if we go boom, yeah, that's the key. And now we're just trying to get Loma to be the trigger. We need him to spawn them first. Ah!
One heart, we pray.
Let's run over here.
Uphill battle.
Branch into song.
3.
Stay your hand.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So something's not right there. Let's,
The Temple of Wisdom. Hey,
So this will take a bit more strategy on how that works. But yeah, basically, if she's the one who triggers it, it does an absolute ton of damage. Hey, could you?
You poor lost lamb.
I guess I need more Hydro. Yeah, so I need Hydro for that. And then Loma to trigger it. Okay, alright, let me try that again. Rather than Kokomi, like... I guess we could use Yelan. Just so I have Hydro. Off field. Ino? Ino. You have Ino? Ino. Where's she at? Level 39. That'll give us Lunar Blooms. Probably Yelan. Let's use Yelan. Change Yelan stuff. It'll be fine. We're just doing it for fun. We're just doing it for fun.
I see everything.
All right, let's
Gotcha.
have a go at this. Hey,
Everyone hold hands.
no! I want Lama to be the trigger.
Branch into song.
Okay,
With all my strength.
Quietly now. For the everlasting forest.
yeah, so that's the problem, is getting the Hydro and also having Lama be the trigger is going to be the key. It would change a little bit with Ino, because Ino's going to change everything into Lunar Bloom. Oh, that's going pretty well.
Stay your hand.
Ooh, look at that. We just need him to produce more rockets, big guy.
Quietly now. By the frostman of old.
So we won't get 90 seconds on this one. But this could be done. Could be done. Apparently you can one-shot this guy if you get the technique right. Alright. Alright, I'll leave that one there. I do want to go do the top one though, because that Mulan was wild. 2 Nod Cry for the one-shot? I see, okay. So we could put Ino and she's level 39 and I'm not that patient currently. Alright, let's do this silliness, because this was wild. We are going to clear this. We are going to clear this. That much is known. Okay. Doink, and doink, and doink. Oh my lord. 1.5 million on this stream. No, so Ollie. How dare you take my... Okay, he's gonna get wrecked. Get wrecked! I have not melted a single thing. And my poor timing on that. we just stay on you until it's time.
Pyroclastic surge.
Oh, what?
Try and stop me.
Did he get pyro res? There it is.
Amazing. Check this out.
Oh my word. Oh, hydro res. Ah!
Light of the blazing sun.
No, not 90 seconds. Let's try that again. One more time, and then we'll call it there. This is definitely not going to be. This is an Elim skill issue,
Get to work.
not a character issue.
Down. Carving wave. Woohoo!
Look at that. That's just amazing. 1.5 million. I just can't even. Oops.
Pyroclastic surge. Full throttle. Fulfill our pact. You two.
Can
Time to
we
end them.
get Malika's burst back, please?
Light of the blazing sun.
Yes. Very nice. Got some melts this time.
Show no mercy.
Could you? When is the skill going? There it is. What? Does he still have hydro res? Oh, I don't have Shalom, that's why.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Fulfill our pact. Lolling, east pop. Rise with the sun. Carving wave. Surf's up.
Come on.
Check this out.
No, I messed up the rotation. Okay. That's fun. That's amazing. And that team will easily clear that if you want the weapon skins. But very good. Well, thank you for letting me try that. That was very fun, Taylor. That's very cool. Oh my gosh. And yeah, if you do want to get the weapon skins this rotation, you can use the bloom strategy with Ino, and that will change every bloom into lunar bloom, which should, I think, go off of what's her butt, Loma's EM. Give that a try, and yeah, let us know how you get on with the other teams as well. If you do give this plunge team a try, yeah, then that's a hidden gem that most people wouldn't think of. Thanks so much for letting me play on your account and have a look. That was fun. It's good stuff. And yeah, very, very, very good investment in what you got. Your pieces are all incredible. You just don't have enough. That's the key takeaway. So go use that resin and get several hundred artifacts. Okay, let's have a look at some character reviews, and then we will get onto another account. We've got a Malika, we got a Yelan, Noelle, a Hu Tao, and I don't see if anyone on YouTube wants to get their UID ready. Drop that with one character name. We'll have a look at that as well. But before we do that, let's draw for the next account. So Tarso, are you still here, my friend? If you are, go ahead and message me. We can have a look. I know you were just here talking about Mona. Let's take a look at this Malika. Yep, very good. Go ahead and message me, and we can get started. Malika. A level 90 Malika, friendship level 7. Do take her out on commissions. In domains, put her in the teapot. We have R3 Serpent Spine. 380 EM, 55 crit rate, 226 crit damage. Very good. Very, very good, Malika. We have 18 rolls of crit, 10 rolls of EM. This is great. While the 1300 attack, I know it looks scary. I know it looks scary. And it feels like it's going to be bad. When you have attack buffs, if you use Bennett, level his thumbs up, level his burst, give him a high base attack weapon like Sapwood Blade, Skyward Blade, or Aquila Favania, depending on your energy requirements and what you have on your account. and you're good to go. I mean, Miss Splitter if you've got that. The 6, basically high base attack, good. And your Malwika's attack will be fine. So, as it is, you've got great EM, a good crit split. Yeah, that's basically what you need. Just make sure your Bennett, I don't see him on your showcase, is covered off. So a solid flower with big EM there, very nice feather, double crit with some EM. That's a very high value piece. The EM sands, not crazy, could be better, totally fine. Don't change a thing. The Pyro Goblet, 61 EM, like that, with 2 rolls of crit damage there, and a little bit of attack percent on the hat with big EM and crit rate. Yeah, I think this is great. This is just fine. The EM sands, you know, if you happen to get a substat roll that's attack percent instead, it's fine, but I would not bother to try for it. So if you think you're done farming obsidian, do not change a thing. This is great, cheese it. We've got Yelan from Toby, from an old account. Hey, Sapphire Moon, thanks so much for being here. We'll catch you next time. Have a good day and week. Hello, Chosen. Welcome. Great to have you joining from YouTube. We're just taking a look at some characters before we log on to a viewer account. Tarso is getting his information over to me now, and we will log on and help with that shortly. Level 90 Yelan, friendship level 8, 1, 6, 7. So we do need some talent investment. We have a 1 to 2 crit split on Fav, HP, Hydro, and crit rate. So we would like a little bit more crit damage. She's going to feel pretty low damage here. Overall in the build, we've got 18 rolls of crit, 14 rolls of crit damage, which would be, seems nice, but yeah, maybe I've been skewed a bit. I want to say like 70 to 180, 190. We are on a 1 to 2, but for some reason, I'm feeling like the builds I have on my account go a little harder than this. Too much ER, that's what it is. So we're on ER on Fav, so that's where some of our rolls have gone. That's why it's there. So crit damage hat, get a few more crit rate rolls is the answer. So we've got some dead stats in the build. We've got some defense percent, attack percent. The HP we don't mind, we like that, but the EM's not helping us either. We've got 2 rolls there. So if you picked all those up as crit rate, you'd be able to switch the hat to get crit damage, which would explain how we could get to like a 70 to 80 to like a 180 or so. For solo Hydro, 210 ER is around what you'd need. The main issue is the goblet. Yeah, the goblet's, I mean, it's got 3 usable stats at least, but like some of the other ones, like I wouldn't necessarily run Yelan and solo Hydro at C0. I just don't do that. Run Sing Show. If you need application, run Sing Show. If you need damage, you need damage built. So less ER. And have other people funnel. That's what I would recommend personally. Arlecchino, level 40. There it is again. There it is again. Sing Show has longer cooldowns. Sack R5. I mean, he's great for funneling as well. For something like Flynn's, C0 Yelan is better. Captain Lexlor. We don't play Paper Genshin in this channel. We don't play Paper Genshin in this channel. Flynn's is not out yet. We have to see what it is. And remember, most people don't build their characters. So like theoretical, like 18 seconds versus 20 seconds, I can assure you does not matter. It does not practically matter. Most people are not going to do the difference between they're not going to take advantage of the 18 to 20 seconds. Some people will, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Myself, for example, it does not impact me in the slightest because for me to actually do a rotation takes literally a full second to switch characters because I have a 200 millisecond switch between characters. So, like the difference between 18 and 20 seconds doesn't really matter to me because I can't do an 18-second rotation. I can't. And hello, Dolly Ace. Welcome in. And thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Great to have you here. The crab you can probably kill it if you do Loma, Nihida, Farina, Arlecchino. Oh yeah, the crab would be perfectly doable with Loma triggering Lunar Blooms as well. We don't actually need to DPS it. The rockets actually DPS it for the damage on there as well. People have tested Flynn's on the creator Cernal, and Flynn's wants 16 seconds rotations. 16 versus 21 in huge. Yeah, probably. And that's the thing is like some characters are quite mechanical in their rotations, and that's fine, like to get the most out of them. But I'm a firm believer that the average Genshin player is nowhere near to like what's optimal, right? If you look at the artifact stats, if you look at the like the ones that are compiled from actual in-game stats and not like Abyss usage stats, log on to people's accounts. It's not optimal. Very rarely do you find someone you log on, you go, everything is perfect, right? Everything is perfect. Like here's an account with an level 40 Arlecchino. This account is not playing for the meta. And I think that's very much the case. So like to argue and to think like, hey, you need to be doing a 16-second rotation. Well, you should also probably be building your Arlecchino, you know? It's like, there's a bit of a difference there. So, in any event, everyone finds their fun in this game, and that's what's awesome about it. That's what I love the most about it. We've got Toby with another Silly Bad Noel, which is a work in progress. Let's have a look. Noel. So work in progress, C2 on Serpent Spine on Husk. Okay. Dear Noel is probably not worth trying under C6 in this day and age. Now, for Overworld, it's going to be fine. She might be able to get by in theater. Maybe, but I doubt it. But yeah, if you want to build it up, give it a try and see how you get on. You did say work in progress. Totally understandable. As far as Husk itself, Husk is going to require you to have really good rolls to get the most out of the set, or rather to get value out of the set. Otherwise, sticking Farina, attaching her to, sticking Noelle to Farina and putting her on Marchese is going to be way easier to build. As it is, you're going to struggle to do a lot on this build. We would want a Geo Goblet. If you're using defense, you probably want Farina. If you're using Farina, you want to be on Marchese. So she will only be billed for your next IT. Okay. Yeah, in that case, like for IT, the other thing is like you could just get away with a lot of characters if they're not going to be the main DPS. You know, Noelle's got a Claymore, so use that for, you know, Geo Shield breaks. Like ER Sands, Fav Claymore, done. Get crit rate hat if you have it. If you have it. But that's where I'd go with that. But for theater, yeah, that's the great thing about theater as well, is you don't need that crazy of stuff. You pulled for Loma, but you got D-Luke instead. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. D-Luke will not leave me alone. Yeah, I'm sorry to see that he's come for you as well. You know, I did see a theory video on TikTok that did say that maybe D-Luke is part of the Crematorium of Secrets. So, big lore drop incoming. Who knows? Who knows? All right, we've got a Hutao. It says, will crown normal attack tomorrow. Level 90 Hutao from My Angel Floppa. Friendship level 10. R2 Staff of Homa. 9, 10, 10. And you are going to crown your normal attack. 62 crit. We are on Crimson to 245. The crit rate. The crit rate's going to feel a bit low. We are on EM Sands. That's what we want. We are getting HP from Homa as well, which is awesome. I don't know that the HP shows on Enka or not from Homa, but we get 20% there, which is good. Apart from just getting luckier on a couple of crit rate rolls, I want to say this is pretty good. It's going to feel bad when you don't crit, but she does a lot of damage, so maybe it's fine. I don't know. Hutao players, Crimson Hu Tao. Are we all over on Marshall Say yet, or are we going to the new EM set? Like, what's the status on Crimson? Man, what is happening with my beard? Oh my God! Sorry. There we go. It's like in my eye from the side. With Farina and Sitlali. Oh, yeah. If you're on Farina, like this is a good build, but if you're running with Farina, I don't like it's hard to convince me that running anything other than Marshall Say is the play. With Hu Tao, maybe it's a little different, but she does change her HP quite a bit. So yeah, yeah, I'd like to see it. I don't know. I'm not a big Hu Tao player. I don't like her play style myself. So I'm a bit unsure on that. But as it is, you've got a lot of valuable stat rolls, which is awesome. 7 rolls of HP, 21 rolls of crit, 3 rolls of EM, and you've got the EM Sands, which is solid. So I think you're on the right track there. The only thing I would do is if you could get luckier, maybe a couple more crit rate rolls would make it feel a little bit better. She does a ton of damage in this day and age as well. And yeah, it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Is it possible to ask to check Asians are ready? Yeah, if you drop your UID in the YouTube chat, you need to see it come up here. If you don't see it here, I don't see it. YouTube does filter them out. So you might have to put some like commas or slashes in it, okay? Yeah, Lexa, Flappa did say that they are leveling their normal attack, crowning it tomorrow. So. All right. Yeah, Chosen, drop your UID. While we do that, let's get logged into the next account. All right. We're doing theater. You've done normal. You want to do hard. Okay, cool. Yep. Let's have a look at hard mode theater. We're on Europe. All right, this is the truest test possible now, because we're going to be at like 300 ping. That's going to be something. The 2-factor has been sent. Hello, co-comrade. We'll catch you later. Thanks so much for being here. All right, let's get on to Europe. And we'll take a look at Chosen's thing. Ooh, is that too long? I don't know. Let me try it. Oh, no, it came up. Awesome. Let's have a look at your Mawika. Oh, yeah, and generally we do one, but we'll have a quick sneak peek, okay? So Mawika on Aquamarine. Okay, so you do want the EM. However, if you don't have a 5-star, you can technically get by with this, but what I'd recommend is crafting the Fontaine Craftable, the Tidal Shadow. It will be better, and then put her on an EM Sands. Let me pause this so we don't have to listen to Chaska grunting in our ears. I would put her on EM Sands. I ran Aquamarine because I had it leveled on Mawika. It is significantly worse than using the Tidal Shadow. So if you can, and you have the billets, craft the Tidal Shadow and then get an EM Sands for your Mawika. Your talent investment is good. Your crit stats are great. The only thing I would do is switch out EM Sands and then get Tidal Shadow, and you'll be even happier. As it is with these stats, like, she's gonna feel fine. She's going to feel fine. And she does enough damage, so I think that's fine. You also said Farina. So level 90, friendship level 10, level the skill to 8. It is worth it. You're on flu, so you're at 81 to 166. That's great. Great ER. HP, and crit. 22 rolls of crit, 6 rolls of ER, and no HP percent. That's all right. You got a little bit of flat HP there. Good flower. Decent feather. Good crit value there. HP Sands is very good. HP Goblet's nice. 3 usable stats. Double crit. I like that. And a solid hat. Yeah, great Farina. Just level the talent and you're cooking. How do you do a review? The reviews are possible with channel points. If there's a redemption, so it costs 100 channel points, which you get 300 because you followed, so you should have enough. Just it's available every 15 minutes. It'll be available in about 13 minutes for you. Let's have a look at this Kaching. Kaching Loma Sing Show Anefa. So a bit unusual. Lexa, you're going to have to explain this one for us normies here. But Kaching Enjoyer. So you like Kaching enough to build her on the new set, and yet only C2. That's you've been holding down Kaching for a long time, haven't you? You're joining the queue because you're in a funny spot. I gotcha. You get full uptime, full quicken uptime. Okay. So we've got the new set, and you have 2 Nod Cry, so we're getting plus 30% crit rate rather. So 85 to 214 is good. 315 EM with that is really good. Look at this piece. Holy! 105 EM, that's good. We're getting 80 from the 2-piece bonus there as well. So 185 from the set stuff there, plus a little bit extra there, and 77 here. That's great. Although we only have 12 rolls of crit, we have 12 rolls of EM, and our crit split is fabulous. Jade Cutter is a great weapon. We're going to get a bonus attack based on HP. So a little bit more attack that might not be shown here as well. Really good. Really good. You're one of the holdouts, I'd say, still playing Quicken. Why Quicken over... I mean, I guess if you're getting 100% Quicken uptime, you're still blooming as well. So you're still going to get blooms. $23 rolls of attack percent. Yeah. No, it's really good. It's an extremely well balanced build. You'd look at it on the surface and go like, oh, 12 rolls of crit, that's not good. No, it's like, it is basically 100 to 200 with 2350 attack and 315 EM. That is incredible. Level your talents. Because of a passive. What passive is that? Does she have a kit that gives crit as well? On one of her Ascension passives? I don't know. 15? Holy. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah. And you don't even have any crit here. Like you've got, what, 5? 6? You've got 6 crit rate. You'll still be overcapped. Okay. Yeah. Level the talents and you're cooking. Level the talents and you're cooking. And at least level 9, right? Like 999. It'll just look cleaner. It looks nicer. Well done. Well done. All right, let's have a look at this theater, and we'll come back. And the characters' reviews will be up, like I said, in about 11 minutes now, if you're looking for that. And we'll go through theater on hard mode here. And Damon, how you doing today? You love Farina and Barbara together? Yeah, the healing from that's really nice, isn't it? Let's go ahead. I'm going to restart just to make sure I can check builds. I've learned my lesson. I can be taught, chat. Flynn's because you already have Lamadendro, or Flynn's is way stronger than Nefer. Yeah, I reserve judgment there. I need to go and look at the Flynn stuff, but I'm not too hyped for him personally, so I haven't actually paid that much attention. All right, let's have a look here. What do we got? We got 187 ER. We are not getting enough ER. Can we please have an ER sense? Please give me ER. Do I want Noblesse? I mean, if we can, it'd be great. Oh, look at that. 44 Noblesse pieces. I love it. Fantastic. Sure. That means we can give you an ER Sans. Yep. Fine. Cool. All right. Next. What do we got? We got Malika. Who are we doing? We got the flower, Kenki. So we don't have the potato. Okay. So we don't need the potato. So we don't need Nubilet. We don't need to save Baiju. We've invited a what? A C0? Nahida, C0 Nahida, that's fine. Yep, that's totally fine. And that'll be fine. That'll be fine. So we'll try and do Bloom on Kenki, Malika Burn on that guy, and we'll save Malika for the flower. That should be fine. We got Pyro Traveler as well. That should be good to go. What do we got there? That's fine. Probably fine. I don't know. Here, Bennett, have some more base attack. Sapwood Blade for your Bennett. Go now. Go. I believe in you. You can do it, chat. Where is the energy sword? Sure. Yeah. Whatever, that's fine. 40,000, that's fine. Xiangling, ER? Oh, 115 ER, no! Tell you what, I'd rather have Xiangling be able to do Pyro application. So we're gonna give her something. Doom, 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 doom. Sure. Crit rate? Awesome. Alright, so Xiangling will be able to crit. 214, not terrible. Alright, that'll be fine. Alright, and we got Amber. Amber, we can use her on the last guy. It's not Electro, right? It's Dendro, Hydro, and Pyro. We'll give her Fav, because we can, and I don't know. We will rob Ororon. Sure. I don't know. Why has he got a Pyro bonus? ER, whatever. That's fine. Sure. Crit rate. Give me crit rate. Oh, we are Robin Ororon. Ororon. That's a good piece just hanging out. Cool. Cool. There we go. There we go. No Sapwood account ruined. Hey, Sapwood is free. Doesn't cost resin other than to level it. Doesn't cost primos. Like, if you explore Sumeru, you'll have enough materials. Ooh, that's a tough choice. I mean, Farina's better,
I
but
have high hopes for this journey.
Chaska's actually not bad versus the flower, you know? I guess for Malika Burst, sure.
Must be.
We'll pick this up for the Vaporize on the first thing. First chamber. And I guess we'll do robots, because I don't like the other guys. Standby. Standby channel. Standby channel. Boop. And boop. And boop. Yep. Farazan buffs are just general buffs to Anemo DPS. Is the only way Varka wouldn't need Farazan is if he doesn't use attack, doesn't use crit, doesn't use energy, and shreds 200 on his own. Yeah. I think for someone like Varka, for the next Anemo character, I think what they're going to do is make them strong regardless of Farazan, but Farazan will always make them stronger. That's what I think will happen. Like, Skirk is technically strong without Escoffier, but Skirk and Escoffier is just dumb. Yeah, that's my how I kind of see it.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my soul.
Check this out.
Decided by destiny.
That was not what I wanted to do, but sure. We're playing on Europe. We're just going to normal spam, because charge attacks are not happening, regardless of what I'm clicking.
Higher, higher, here's the fire.
Oh boy. Oh, good thing I got that ER Sands.
Fate. Witness the power. Shadows of fate. Fate is upon you.
Alright, we're good. Plenty of time. Plenty of time with Trial Hutao. Look, chat, I can charge attack. I cannot. That's just bad.
Let me scribe.
Whee!
Let me weave you a verse. Time to go.
That is certainly something, as far as the playstyle goes, Hutao. Right. No Nahida. I need to select characters, and I need it to be a Dendro character. Restoring a vigor, or I get extra flowers. Well, let's do that. We're only going to level 8, so restoring a vigor is fine. A best case scenario, here's Nahida. Of course.
Outrider Amber reporting.
Yeah, we could use Amber. Okay, Amber Toma. I guess Nilu. Amber Toma. We got the Vaporize buff, so we might as well save. We're not going to need Yao Yao either, so this will be fine.
I got you covered. Check this out.
Just like we rehearsed.
Come on, team. Into the circle.
Let it rain. Get it. I'll race you there.
These two are just going to pop, because the way this works is if you fill up the bar, they just instantly get deleted, which is really nice.
Stay put. No escape.
One of them's gone, and there goes the other one here in just a second.
Prize is on for size.
Go, Amber! You can do it! What is she even doing? She's pulling together and more ER. Yeah, so Farazan has... there's a couple of things. When you get C6 Farazan, she does Anemo... You typically put her on Tenacity, so she's got attack buff. You have a crit damage buff from her Constellation 6. Like those two things in general. You often also will put her on Fav Bow, although she does a decent amount of damage herself if you want to build her for damage. She has crowd control as well, where she suctions characters in. So if you level 90 her, it's not an insignificant amount of crowd control. Captain Lexer, does she actually have Anemo Res Shred as well? Is that like a different con? Is that C2, or did I just not read that? I know about the crit damage, but yeah, me and reading, not friends. So we didn't get Nahida, did we? No Nahida, that's not good. But we've got Mawika. We still have Chaska, so I think what I'll do is I'll just use Mawika here. Well, we got Yao Yao. Hold on. Maybe we'll do this. Ooh, do I want to do that? No, I don't want. I don't want a struggle bus. I don't want a struggle bus. Let's do. Let's do this.
Positions. Written in the stars. Pyroclastic surge.
Gosh.
Incinerate. Light it up. Not bad.
Oh. No. Dodge.
All eyes on me.
Don't get too close.
Delved into destiny. Decided by destiny. Wrath from the sky.
Doink. Chaska C2 and Malwika C1. Oh, yeah. It's just a matter of, like, literally just rolling them will be the key. If we get Nikita here, we can bloom. All right, we'll pick Chaska, so that'll clear the flower. I could Hutao Vape on this one, I guess. Let's do that. Do I want the extra flowers? Am I going to get greedy? Do I get greedy? How many floors do we have? 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 more to go. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. In fact, maybe what I do is take Kale. Let's try a bloom. Kale and... Yeah. Sure. All right, Kale. Never has it mattered so much that you actually attack something. Oh, I think it worked. Oh, nope. We didn't get the big squid. Come on, guys. Step away from the monolith. Oh, he got the little lightning ball off. That's not good. Well, if I can get the lightning ball off, I can win this. This is so dumb that it doesn't time out. I attacked him in time. Let's try that again. In a hypothetical vape team, Yelan or Xingqiu be better if Xiangling's in the team? If Xiangling's in the team, and Yelan's not C2, Xingqiu is basically going to be... Like, if you're vaporizing with your Xiangling, you're going to want as much application as you can get. Yelan cannot keep up. And you probably still want to put both of them in the team anyway.
Don't be scared.
Come on, team. Oh, we did it. We did it. We win. We win. We got it. All we need to do now is not do enough damage to kill them. Baiju, you're up, buddy. Alright, and now we chat for 3 minutes. Because as long as they stay focused on me, I'm doing too much damage. Who's doing the least? Oh no! Oh, where'd this guy spawn from? Hey! No! You're not supposed to be over there! Hey! No!
Taking a turn for the better.
Big robot guy! You ruined my plan! I don't want to spawn blooms on the monolith! I'm hurting it! Stop it! Oh, it's over. Alright. I'll bring Hutao. Hat guy. So you're gonna want to put him Wanderer on Viridescent then. And then yeah, so Xiangling DPS and yeah, it'll be fine. Just put him on VV. It's gonna feel really bad. You're gonna get knocked around a lot. All right, let's not be silly. Well, too silly anyway. We'll do this. Oh my gosh.
Ring cutter.
Yeah, that's definitely my fault on that one. Dude, attack the one I want. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Shouldn't have done that, but okay. We'll take it. We got the vaporize buff. We'll just let the theater buff do all the talking. Oh dear. Got him. Nice. Okay. Now, in show. Love that energy. We'll do this so we get the big AoE on the next guy spawns. And there's going to be another one that's going to spawn over there, so we'll throw Yugway over there and start working our way over there. Once we defeat these guys. Oh, didn't do it in time. That's fine. Why is that? Oh, good.
Time to go. Don't be scared.
Can I? Oh, that's not good.
Witness the power of the wild.
Get him, theater buff.
Time to act.
The power of the theater buff compels you. Have both been used? There should only be one today, because we're going to be doing the second half. Why would... Have I done the math wrong? 41 minutes? Oh, no. You're saying it should be... Hold on. How was the other one redeemed in 41 minutes? I see. I went live 10 minutes early. That's right. Sorry. My own math. It's fine. I was trying to figure it out. Yeah, there won't be a second guarantee today. That's sort of the point. Is on the split days there is one guarantee, so that way we can do randoms. Right. Random alternate cast or all flowers. Nope, definitely random alternate cast. There's our Nahida. Finally, when we don't need her. Yao again. We do our Bloom team now. Let's do
a little extra training never hurts.
She's pretty scuffed in this, but it's all good. Hydro characters have an advantage. We don't want to do Bloom against that. I kind of want to save our Chaska, I think. Why don't we do... Why no Bloom against these guys? Let's do that. You only have 4 Sumeru characters built because you despise the world building materials. Wow. That's a tough one. Sumeru world building mats, not so bad. I don't think. Oh man. Having the power of Farina and using it for Bloom. Bloom, right? Oops. Farina? Nahida? Drive!
This may turn a little.
It was an old game. Came out in 1999. A space simulator game, a flight sim game called Free Space 2. You go out on various missions and yeah, really good story. I really enjoyed it. Certainly if I'm telling you about it almost 30 years later. But in one of the missions, and you don't know exactly which one, but in one of the missions, you go from the briefing room and it just drops you into space. And it just starts out and it goes, dive, dive, dive! And if you don't immediately plunge down, then Yeah, big spaceship rams into you, and you get blown up. Like 1 second into the mission. Anything from 1999 is not yet old. No, Rent, you and I are just old, okay? That's what's it. That's what's it. I mean, when you've got children older than the thing, then yeah, we're all just a bunch of oldies. But that's all good. Aging gracefully. Hold on, we got Sing Show back. Too good to be true. That's all right. We got Yao Yao.
Good care of everyone.
All right, Chaska. See you streams. No, you did not miss your turn. Worry not, friend. But welcome back. All right, let's do Kale and I don't know. Benny, I guess.
Hands rocket, six, go! Ha! Everybody stand back. Take me up.
Get him, Chaska. Now, she did say she was C2, so she's going to be doing fine.
Hold on to your hats.
Oh, yeah. Not an issue. Chevy giving the buff. Benny giving the buff. And game over for Big Guy. Even though we're using a scuffed team.
Drop your weapons.
Is your Chaska burning team bad enough to clear the theater? Find out. Oh no, Kale! You let me down.
Open fire. Locked on.
Sorry, kids should be sleeping already, so I shouldn't hear you. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. All right. What do we got? We've got. Do we have any more vaporize? Xiangling Farina. Who do we have on character list? We can do a Bloom. No more Nilu. We've got Nahida. Suppose we do like a Burgeon. Does this help Burgeon or just burning? Let's do the vaporize buff. Might as well. Extra vaporize. Let's do this. We will use our Farina. We still got Chaska. We'll save Chaska for the next level just in case we want to. Let's do this, and you know what? We're gonna use Yao Yao. If we need to use Baizhu, I don't. Save us, Yao Yao. You guy, you're up. I love that so much. Oh, adorable. Oh, I didn't even bring Nahida. Whoops. Complete. I brought Yao Yao instead. Or Sing Show rather. I could have brought what's her butt? Nahida. Cabbage. Who we borrowed. Okay, sure. Yansan, you can come to the party. Now, what do we want to do for this? Let's get some burning. We're going to burn a little bit. We'll bring Nahida on this, I guess. We did all that trouble of inviting Nahida. Amber. Mawika Chaska. Oh, finally got a mystery cache. When we get 0, no, we won't have 0 because we have an odd number. And game over as far as the flowers go. Half of the materials are locked behind the quest. The trick is just go to the spot each and every single day and pick up those 4 materials until you have 168. So it'll only take a couple of months. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. There's one tree that has like 6 mushrooms, the Rukadavada mushrooms for Kale. That's the strategy. Right there. Sure.
The Temple of Wisdom. No one escapes my sight. Burn it down.
All right, Chaska.
Locked on.
Show us how much pyro you can apply.
Fire in the hole. Yeah! Light up the blazing sun. Try and stop me.
Whee!
This may turn a little. Take me up.
Oh yeah, feels good, man. Feels good.
Fire.
All right, let's
Yourselves a room.
send again. Save us, Amber.
Let it rain.
Apply the pyro.
Rise with the sun.
All right, well, here's an 8-star
Open fire.
clear on your Imaginarium Theater. Thank you, as always, for letting me play on your account. That's funny. Yeah, look at that. That was a pretty good clear. A minute, too. Hey, no worries. Glad to do it. Glad to do it. There we go. Cool. Yeah, you know what to do. Keep doing the thing. Level characters up if you want more primos. And, of course, you get elixirs when you can get 9 stars. So there's a bit of value in being able to open up Visionary. And the new mode is coming, too. And we haven't seen the rewards yet for that. Or at least I haven't. So. Amber is saving the team. Amber's quite good against that boss. She takes down its little shield thing very, very swiftly. So don't sleep on that by any means. All right, I'll go ahead and log out of your account. We don't currently have any character reviews right now. So, one-time opportunity. Put your UID in chat. You get 1 character. First 2 or 3 people who do that, we'll do a character review. We'll do words on stream. We'll eat lunch. And then we will get on to the second part of the stream. Hey, looking forward to it, Norman's looking forward to it. All right, we got a Chi-Chi from Rent. Awesome, love to see it. Let's have a look. We've got a level 90 Chi-Chi C3 with Jade Cutter, 10, 10, 10, 74 to 179 on Desert Pavilion. Is it because the normal attack buff, right? Charge attacks. The normal attack speed increases, normal charge and plunging attack increase for 40%. So do you do charge attack and then plunge with her, or how are you just normal attack spamming? Because she hits like a maniac. Her attack speed is very fast. So, very good. Very, very good. Normal spamming. Nice, nice. And Rent is a player who does not play with male characters, so no Benny, so no C6 Benny infusion. Hydro Chi-Chi. You infusing with Candace, C6 Candace? Or is there another infusion that I'm missing? Chung Yun. no males for Rent. No. Very good. Yeah. Nice. Almost made it. Yeah. I mean, for what it is, it's going to feel fine. I know how you use your Chi-Chi, and your other characters are going to help her along. So, a very silly and fun build. And hey, C3, from someone who didn't have any cons, you've come quite a long way since starting to watch the stream, right? You stick around long enough, and you will get enough 50-50 losses. Yep, that's what I do for the community. I make sure everyone has C6 Chi-Chi. Just kidding. I don't think I've ever actually gotten a Chi-Chi for a viewer. All right, let's look at Kale. Those are wins? Yeah, I know. For Rent, they're wins. Kale, level 90, Friendship level 10, C3 on Astral. Okay. So the passive on this, unfortunately, because it's after a swirl, is basically non-existent. I guess you'll get the different elemental types. You might get a 20% charge attack bonus. But yeah, as a stat stick, it's fine. 66% crit damage, good base attack. It's solid. Good talent investment. We're on 2-piece Deepwood, 2-piece Shim, so it looks like DPS. Kale, 67, 241. Good split. She got enough ER to cover off her burst, right? 60. Yeah, 60 cost. So yeah, good Kale. Good quality pieces here. That's a good piece. That's a good piece with EM. Big crit rate there with some EM. Love to see that. Huge crit damage there. What a goblet. Holy. I want that goblet. And yeah, a very nice hat as well. Yeah, good Kale. Good Kale. And Hutao with Mara Chassé. Shark Boo is for Miyabi. Miyabi can use Shark Boo. Depends on who you're doing, like who's in the team. If you want the extra anomaly, Shark Boo will build up anomaly for ice. But really anyone can do that. If you use another Bang Boo of a different type, you can build up the disorder. HP's low on this Hutao, but it's what you had. Yeah, and I don't know if Enka shows the 25% as well. So it might be a little bit higher. Although it is showing now that it's plus 9,000, so... yeah, maybe. Maybe. Toby... Sorry, everything scrolled by really fast. So I'll get yours next. I'll get yours next. All right. Marshall say 53 to 247. Good. Yeah, the HP is what it is. The EM's good. So you're going to be at, what's that, 36, 89 to 247. I strongly suspect this will feel nicer, even without getting the Crimson bonus for the vaporized damage. I think this will feel nicer. Give it a try. Let us know how it feels with the HP. But yeah, it's good. That's good. I like Marshall say because it's pretty hard to go wrong if you do the right main stats. Like you have to have some atrocious pieces. Your Pyro Goblet, yeah, it's kind of in that camp. It's got 3 of the stats you want, but very low value there. Big EM, or bigger ER, just not for her, right? She doesn't necessarily need that much ER. But it's serviceable. It's serviceable. Homa's going to carry, and you've got the right main stats, so that's good. All right, what's this? What's this Arlecchino? Level 90, Friendship level 10, C2 Arlecchino with Crimson Moon Semblance. See, Toby can build an Arlecchino. 10, 6, 6, 74 to 194. For this level of investment, you know, it's good. It's good. Still a lot of dead stat rolls here. We got 6 flat attack rolls. So if we could get those as attack percent instead, it would be ideal. Not completely dead, but not ideal. We got 1 HP roll there as well. Again, we'd love to see some attack percent if we could. Doesn't really matter. No EM, so what we'd be looking for is overload only. But as it is, you know, nearly a 1 to 2. This is in the range of, yep, it's C2. It's going to clear. That's good. Decent flower. Nice feather. The attack stands. Keep trying. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Pyro Goblet, same kind of deal. Like 3 rolls of the crit damage is fine, but if we could even have a single roll of crit right there, like it would skyrocket the value of that piece a lot more. And the hat's pretty decent. It's hard to get that 4 rolls of crit damage on there, but no other stats there. So yeah, good enough. Definitely solid. But yeah, if you ever want to improve her, just know that you'll get quite a bit of a big improvement from doing that. Okay, let me log into Words on Stream. I'm going to mute Genshin, and we'll come back after I have lunch. We'll get this going. And if you are on YouTube, this is only, you can watch. It's only playable if you're in the Twitch chat. So I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, and we will get back into the stream. See you in a couple of minutes. close. 104 out of 106. Oh man, nearly clutched. Nearly clutched. Didn't quite make it though. Didn't quite make it. Let's have a look at the final score and see. Sekatsuma 48, True Hardetsky 36, Starlud 35, Elam 35, Flackery 34, Rent 32, Zatarso 18, Zit Streams 17, and Freedod 6. Thank you all for playing. All right. I tell you what, that brings us to the end of the first part of today's stream. So what we're going to do from here is go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. Say goodbye, YouTube viewers, everyone. We're going to switch on over to Baldur's Gate 3, and I'll catch you up if you don't know what's going on there. If you want to stick around for that, great. If it's not your thing, I totally understand. But it's been a journey in that game recently. What it is it's a turn-based RPG, a CRPG, where you get to make choices, and the outcomes are different each time you play. I've been through the game once. I'm on my second second full playthrough, in a mode that's called Honor Mode. What Honor Mode is you don't get to go back and reload a save, and your choices are permanent. So if you choose something that turns out poorly, not good. Not good. In fact, let me do this one instead. And